So very quickly, so does everyone remember what happened last week?
We did some things.
We questioned the sister.
Someone went down a hole, found some rats.
Found one of our previous. We found part of the previous team.
So Louis and Cersei's found found somebody that had an Inquisitional seal.
Doesn't mean it.
And a kill list.
I think we've gone with the assumption that he's one of the previous teams that came down.
The evidence is there.
You can assume that.
So let's see, because we split the party in 3 ways. So we had Cersei's and Neri went to investigate the tunnel, went to investigate like around the hotel and all of the other bits, and they found some weird mutated rats om-nom-numming on a body because om-nom-num. And then we had
om-nom-nummivores.
They were. And Andronich and Carpath went to go speak to the sister, had a look in Saul's room, that's where you're heading. You were in Saul's room because that's where you found a lily. And then you're going to go and have a look in Saul's room. And then you found the super creepy symbol of doom.
Oh, that was in the sister's room.
Yeah,
because she was
in Saul's room and then they went to Lily's room. You said Saul's room twice.
I knew what I meant. Yes, you went to Lily's room and you found the super secret corrupted symbol of doom. That no one knows what it is because we're too low level. But bad!
Chaos!
Bad juju.
Paid a visit to the workers' union.
Very briefly.
Left again.
No, you were outside the workers' union, you never went in.
Yeah. Tell us where his friend is. No. Alright, then we'll come back later.
And then we had Heresy and Alice went for a wander around town, having a look in the trade market, seeing what information they could find out from the locals. You've also spoken to Warden Logan briefly, and he said that he will be in the Tempest tonight at 7 o'clock, and he has said any of you can come have a chat with him there. Cool. And then from the roll, everybody likes him apart from Andronich.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That poor emperor-fearing fuck.
See, who else have you met? So you briefly met somebody who said that they were the owner of the workers' union, but didn't really say much else to you. He just seemed fucking dodgy. That's me sub-phrasing for you now. Some of the clues you've got is you've had to speak to Warden Locum, to speak to Evard Zed,
Evard Zed,
who was seemingly Saul's best friend.
We still need to find him.
You've heard about Sykes and his yard. Maybe go down there. Some more suspicious shit has happened with Max's Straylock. He's the owner of the hostel. And you've heard the name Luntz. Some kind of hatchet man.
At the Arms House. Arms.
And we met Cogwomble.
The
guy that was with the warden. I genuinely cannot remember his name.
Oh, that twat.
Landrinich.
That twat.
Landrinich?
Yeah.
I wasn't wrong.
Sorry.
Still fits.
Oh, Landrich. Sorry.
Landrich.
I pronounced that wrong.
Yes, like Landrinich. It's like, any relation?
No.
So,
she bastard.
you know that he is dressed as a member of the Enforcers. Part of the Enforcers, but has some kind of strange robe underneath his thing, showing the Tantalus.
That fucking symbol that keeps popping up everywhere.
Yeah, well, no, the people that used to be in charge around here.
Yes, indeed. So last I left off, all of you are heading to your room to talk about what you're doing next. Was that correct?
Yes.
So I will do a fast forward and have all of you in one room. Which room are you choosing?
Because I thought we were going in your room this time.
Yeah, because we did the
room we haven't been in yet.
Yeah, because we did the body picking apart in the middle one. We did the sleep-ins in the one closest to the elevator, and then the one furthest from the elevator is mine and Lyri's room, which is the one we're going to now. Because we're going to keep fuckers guessing.
So I will do it as a bit of a fast forward. We'll have the starting point. All of you are in the room together. We're going to have Lyri has eaten something and is feeling a bit unwell, and she's going to be having a lie down. That's where her character is.
That's perfectly plausible. On the plot.
Okay, so
we did talk a bit last time about stuff we found out.
Yeah, yes, because you are in the room. So I will have do some of Lyri's bits. So Lyri has dumped some of the stuff that she found in the satchel onto the bed, but that hasn't been investigated yet. Some of you've talked about. I know some of the stuff has been spoken about. I don't mind if we recap, just so you know where everyone is.
Yeah, I think the only thing we didn't really talk about was what else was in the bag, which is what we were waiting for.
Yeah, I think I started trying to recover some of the stuff from that data slate.
You are recovering it now. Cool. You are still in the middle of downloading that.
Cool.
So I think we established it was 17%, 18% recoverable. It was something like that.
It was 18%.
And there was that death rune.
Killglyph.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to have a further look in the bag, because there was that and a few other things that we didn't see.
Okay. So just to recap, so the information we've known. So we've talked about Luntz. We said that he's a hatchman. Out of character, do you know what a hatchman is?
No.
That's another term.
It's an enforcer, isn't it?
It's another term for a mercenary or a bent enforcer.
So no, not
help.
Like a gangland heavy.
Yeah,
gotcha.
So they can be enforcers, but they're just known that they're bribed. They can be paid to do anything to anyone within reason.
Shankers for a killing.
The more like the ones that you pay when you need your money back from somebody. Yeah. That kind of
hired muscle. It's a goon, basically. A hired goon.
For all loan shark.
Or someone you pay to stop guarding someone.
Hired goons.
Yes, so I'm going to have that Lyri does explain that terminology, because hatchman means nothing to you. So she's explained what that means. And you said that Luntz is somehow connected to the Arms House.
Yeah.
Which we have.
And he has cronies.
The Arms House. So then maybe they're not as charitable as we thought they were.
No.
So possibly not.
Sorry, remembering what was said last time, didn't you say that they were charitable to a point, and then once they got to that point,
they wanted repaid?
Yeah, that's when they wanted repayment.
Yeah, because obviously it was only bits of what I heard on the street.
Yeah, it's not charitable so much as a
loan.
Almost like a loan you can't refuse because you're just not in a position to.
Yeah.
And you can't refuse to pay it back because you've already taken the thing that they're offering.
Maybe one of us should investigate this Arms House. Pose as someone who's destitute.
Well,
if need be.
It's definitely an idea. But then again, how can we guarantee that they haven't spotted all of us?
Well, like a couple of us have sort of gone around with our helmets on, covering our faces. But the main problem with it is they may be aware of all the usual people around. They're probably not going to open up to just any destitute person appearing out of nowhere.
That's right. There doesn't seem to be many new faces in this place.
No. In fact, there seem to be fewer faces because they keep going missing.
Yeah, quite consistently from what we've heard.
How long do we have to make a report?
We've got 3 days or something.
So you're 36 hours and you've gone and you've used some of that time already. You basically have another 25 hours until you report in. So
we have to have something to report, something concrete.
Yeah, that's fine. It was a joke. I was going to make.
I don't think this. He's operating out in the darkness.
Yes, well, we do need to speak to Warden Locum as well. Generally, because from what we've heard, it sounds like it's more about our lead, with the sister, Saul.
I'll be Lyri. Some of the stuff that I found in here is quite interesting. It is a possibility that the person that me and Zero, your code name, found may be from one of the previous squad members. This is my evidence. So she holds up the seal that has the Inquisition on. This is one of the things we found in the bag. I also found a kill glyph, but I've not checked to see if we have got any authority to be able to know what the kills form.
When we can have a look, it'd probably be best.
When we check in, we can ask about that if needed.
I mean, you can check. We may not have the authority.
Yeah, I could just see if I can unlock it.
Because it's just because last time I thought it was a bit waterlogged and needed to dry out. Was the only thing.
We can try it and see.
We're trying it now while it's wet.
No, we should wait.
I would prefer it be dry,
Okay.
so it doesn't short out the mission data slate.
And
There is that.
I'm
be
going to go
careful.
and grab one of my socks. I'm going to put it in my sock. And I'm going to hang it from the rail in the bathroom. Because the sock will draw out the moisture.
And
it's
most
hanging.
people wouldn't look at a random hanging sock.
Yeah.
Put the other one up as well to be safe.
I'll put the other one up.
Where's rice when we need it?
Yeah, and also there's what was going on in the next room.
It's all about that silica jar.
Well, next room, the rest of the hostel, really. There's a lot of things
I
going
want
on
to
here.
knock this place out. I want to scope this place out.
I
There is
think
a lot more to be found here.
We need to be. I think it's clear that it's going to be dangerous to split up.
I think we need to talk to Sykes because apparently he does know a little bit about everything. And if we've got someone who may know a little bit about everything, we might be able to get more from him than just a couple of rumours. We might be able to get something that actually would help us. I do think we need to speak to Loken as well, because it will mean that, well, the person effectively in charge, even if he's not really running the show, so to speak.
Well,
We'll
he
have some
has been
insights.
sent down here as a punishment.
Yeah.
He has 2 types of military insignia, the one for here and then one for, my guess is his previous job. He was a captain? Yeah, a captain, which means being stationed here is a downgrade, so he must have done something to be penalised for.
Be
And he
interesting to
said
find
something
out.
about having
Sorry.
a couple of years left.
he said he's got 15 years left.
Yes. So having 50 years left.
Yeah, be interesting to see how forthcoming he is with that information as well. Whether he sees it as a shame or if he is honest and open about the fact that he made a mistake.
Okay, can everyone roll me an awareness check? Flat.
Oh, so
No.
So
I
what
need
you're
17,
saying is,
what about
can
you?
everyone fail you an awareness check?
I can definitely fail you in awareness check.
how? I pass.
Lovely.
We're fucked.
So 1 degree. And I needed less.
I'm totally
By
absorbed.
1 point!
Nice.
So 1 degree of success.
I passed by 4 degrees and I rolled a 4.
4 degrees.
1 degree.
1 degree. Anyone else?
1 degree.
1 degree. No,
Fail.
no. Okay, so what you hear is you hear the scrape of the elevator coming up, and then you hear the sound of what sounds like multiple footsteps coming out of the elevator. You can also start to hear the sound of metal grating going down. You can't, but you do.
No.
So this is one. So you hear all these sounds simultaneously. So you get stuff where you will get the chance to say something before something else happens. So.
Oh. And
Be quiet.
So you're literally gonna have Louis go at you.
I'm going to move closer to the door.
I'll do this and go.
Which means
That one's suspect.
Yeah, and I go, as I'm trying to remember what the fuck that meant. I'm new to this.
Yeah, is that...
It's for everyone's reference. That one's suspect.
Yeah,
Which is
I know,
why
but
I'm
generally
giving it
in my head I'm there going,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move closer to the door because I'm gonna try and count to see how
who's on the
many
bed?
footsteps,
Who's on the
set of
bed?
footsteps I can hear.
Louis.
So I'll be like,
I lift my shotgun,
pass it to me.
Yeah.
step back and point at the door.
Okay. So Carpath is right by the door. You're pointing at the door. Okay. So as you listen, you can hear the sound of footsteps coming down the door. What all of you hear is so the door, it's like plexiglass. Like it's like plastic where you can't really see out of it. You suddenly see like a red light going outside, and you hear unexpected night cycle. Unexpected night cycle. And suddenly you're all plunged into darkness. Okay, roll me initiative.
I was gonna say shit.
So agility.
Plus agility.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a bad omen for the rest of the night for me.
Oh, that's a good job on encouraging.
Why
So
you
one
want to
of
be at
your
the bottom?
choices
That
for
number
fate
or
points
It's
is
the
you can roll.
your modifier.
You can
Yeah,
spend
so
the
it's a
fate
big- a big
points to
number.
get higher in initiative. Just so you know for your fate points.
Mm.
Okay, anyone got 10 or higher?
10.
No, I got 8.
13.
Okay, 1 second for me. So.
I rolled a 9.
14.
I didn't.
I rolled a 10.
Well done. So we've
Which
got.
means I'm screwed for the rest of the night.
Yeah! Yes. And then Harris. And you said you got 10.
10, yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Did anyone get 9? Okay, cool. That's me then. What do you guys get?
8.
5.
Oh.
Well, you're meant to go last, you're the healer.
I rolled a 2.
And 4 plus. Okay, so currently what has happened is you've heard the word night cycle, right? So not only has the outside plunged in darkness, all of the electric in the building has gone out, so all the lights have gone out. The only light source you currently have is, so you have like the
The glow
small
of my data slate.
data slate, which was in the middle of a download, which is still plugged into the wall. Okay. You can obviously have to try and find your cam lamps to turn them on, but that's the same as if like you of like drawing a weapon, because you don't. It's a half action to basically to pull it out and turn it on.
Pull it out.
Okay. So, and the last you heard is as soon as the night cycle went, you don't need an awareness check. You can hear the sound of multiple footsteps thundering toward your door. Okay, Xerxes.
And then I pull out my gun
I pull out my gun.
and aim towards the door.
Okay, so currently you can't really see much
Yeah, he's got
further
night
there.
vision.
Yeah.
But you...
Yeah.
But you can do another thing. You can do Overwatch.
Yes.
So you do Overwatch, or you can aim. Because the problem is you will aim at the door.
Right.
So if the door bursts open, you will shoot whatever's there. But if that target is not is a friendly, then you will lose your aim action because it depends what's there.
I know what I'm doing.
What's Overwatch?
Basically, you wait until a target appears, and you either act or fire.
Yeah,
basically.
Okay, Overwatch.
Yeah, you sacrifice your turn to interrupt someone else's turn.
I think I've got it here.
Yeah, it's basically like readying an action in
I don't know if we've
like
got
D&D.
Overwatch in the
Oh yeah,
actions.
Overwatch varies.
Overwatch.
Coming into a set kill zone, target suffers -20 ballistic skill. Okay.
So you
Or
need
was it
to
minus 20?
specify if it's a character specifies a standard action, full auto burst or semi-auto burst, and triggering conditions to shoot any targets that enters into the zone. That's a 45-degree wide kill zone. And then I have to roll either a challenging +0 pinning test or become pinned. An Overwatch can be maintained up to the character's weapon bonus in hours, or until you make another action or reaction. You also have suppressing fire. Suppressing fire!
Although I just realised there are -20 to my weapon skill, so I will have to try and beat it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You still might pin him even if you miss.
Yeah,
Okay,
as you
cool.
show. So you've got a picture. So we're picturing us. You've got the room. We've got car path at the door, which
Yep.
we can barely see.
Yeah, well, because I'm not in front of the door. I'm
So
right next to the door.
So Overwatch, that's fine.
Okay, so the way I
can
envision the
roll my
room is like there's a little
movement at the
walkway here, bathroom here, and then like the beds are here
Mm-hmm.
with like a gap in between, and then a bit of a
We
walkway
need a cardboard kill house
like
set
that.
up.
Is that about right?
I always imagine it the other way around. So see, this is the door.
Okay, so this is the door, yeah.
I can do a little picture if you want.
Yeah,
Would you like me to draw a little
Do a
picture of the
doodle,
room?
please. I'd like to
Give
know
me
what
a
the room
moment.
is like.
do the do.
So I can figure out where I was because I stepped out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
So
Excuse me a moment while I do a little doodle.
We haven't got time to pick a pillow fort.
no, but I can go into the bathroom and shut the door.
For reference,
Mm-hmm.
how wide is the door? Is it wide enough only for one person effectively to stand in at any given time?
Most doors are.
Yes.
Just checking to be sure, because it means if people stop in the door, it's harder for them to,
Get in.
and fight around it.
Mm-hmm.
But the door is probably going to come inwards very quickly.
I'm just going to draw some little directions on what the fuck things are. Hang on a moment.
Someone's got a stab light. You should do the stab light straight at the door, because then it'll make it more difficult for them to see when they come in.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but unfortunately,
I don't have a stab light. No, I have a glow globe.
No.
We have the cam lamps, and that's it. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got my glow globe. That's not a snap light.
No, that is a.
But yeah, because it would blind them. But I mean, if we had multiple cam lamps pointed at the door, that would probably have a similar effect. But
it's a reasonable size for a room. 10 meters. Like how big is this room? Like across?
Across probably like
2 meters,
3, yeah,
maybe
that's
3.
3 meters.
Okay, that's fine. This gives me a.
How tall are you?
177-ish.
Yeah. Okay, so think of it that way. You could lay your feet against this wall and your head wouldn't be touching the other end.
Right. I'm gonna give. We'll guess this. So this is how the room is laid out. So basically,
Crap.
there you go. So you've come through the door. Obviously, I've given you more space, so I've just written it there. You've the bathroom that's here, and then the bed, and then 2 bedside tables. This is where the window is. This is where the intercom is. It's right by the window. Then you have a desk and a chair, chest of drawers, and a wardrobe.
It's laid out awfully well, like a Premier Inn.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, that would make sense because it's an efficient way to lay out a room.
So I was here
There's a reason all
because
hotels
I'd
look
gone
the
into
same.
the bathroom and hung my socks up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to back into the bathroom and go this way.
And climb into the bathtub.
I'm going to be stood in like this bottom corner here
That's fine.
because if anyone comes in the bathroom, I can shoot them in the head.
That's good.
Well, judging by the space, because I said I would go next to the door, I'm going to be over here.
That's fine.
So yeah.
It's probably where the door opens. Oh, shit.
That's a sink. You've still got room to go next to it. So you've got like the sink and the. You can go right there.
Alright, then I would go there.
Yeah, that's a good place. That's between the toilet and the like bath and the overhanging shower.
Yeah.
There you go. You have a
So-
picture. I need my piece of paper. Here you
I
go.
won't take a bath in the Hive water. It's real.
Yeah, cool.
Been,
Yeah.
been
Because
recycled.
I'd probably be a bit
too many
closer to
times.
the other side where near the wardrobe is, but I'd be further back this way
way.
because I was pointing out the door because he's next to the door.
So between the chest of drawers and the wardrobe-ish.
Yeah, around there. I'm not actually tucked in, but I am next to
There
it.
isn't a lot of room to tuck in.
Oh no, that's what I was saying. I'm not
No,
really
I was
tucked
just
in,
saying
but just that's
roughly
roughly
around
where I
there.
am.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I am literally ducking into the corner of the garden.
Okay, so you're going to go in the bathroom, line the door. Actually, yes, let's have a look. If there was a bathroom door, the door would go that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's reasonable. And then,
It opens that way.
yeah, we'd open it into the bathroom and out. And then this door, which way would I would say is a reasonable way for the door to open?
I think it would go that way.
Right there, the door's here.
Mm.
Okay. Just establishing where our doors are. That's cool.
Important.
I sure wish we had some grenades right now.
I've always wished that. Okay, so you're going to go there.
Mhm.
Anything else you do? Are you going to take a defensive stance?
Mm.
Okay, cool. What are you doing, Carpath?
Right. First off, am I aware of which way the door opens?
Yes, because we've been through this door multiple times.
Okay.
Because
Which
the doors
one?
are all the same in each room.
Yeah. So basically, because say
There.
the doorway's here. Obviously, I'm here.
Yeah.
Is the door effectively going to
Mm.
open like this?
No,
Or
it's
the other
away
way?
from you.
It's away from me.
You're here, it's going away from you.
Good. Because
So
if
it's
it
not
opened
gonna
the other
smash
way,
you in the face.
yeah, I was gonna say that's bad if it opened the other way.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Do I effectively just just Overwatch or
Just open the door.
no? Just opening the door would be suicide.
So remembering the side where you are currently in pitch blackness.
Yeah.
The only light source you've got is like way over here. That's from a data
I
slate.
need them to open fire because if someone really wanted to talk to us, they wouldn't be doing it this way.
Depends how socially awkward they are.
You can't use a note.
It's too convenient the night cycle going off just as
Yeah.
we're about to be attacked.
Mind you, for them to have control of the night cycle, they've got to have some
Serious couple.
or have like hacked into some of the main power feeds and things.
Yeah, because the lack of light is a problem, but at the same time, I don't want to just pull out a chem lamp, and put it down, because it's going to draw attention, especially as soon as they open the door.
When you went into this room, did anyone state if they locked the door or not? Because if not, the door is currently unlocked. That's fine.
No,
Just
no one
stating for
specified.
further purpose. Okay, perfect. So it is
No.
unlocked.
It was probably going to do us.
No, just as a stating
No one
point.
said it, so.
I mean,
Don't
it's
tell-
up to you,
Okay.
but it's nice to be able to see.
Yeah, it is nice to be able to see, but at the same time, I don't want the first thing for them to be drawn to is me, the other side of the door.
Well, someone's got to be the human shield.
As they're about to be blindsided by the person who's already pointing a gun at
But don't
them.
put a light on behind us because that'll silhouette us.
You're
Unless
actually
it's
in
a
one.
stab lamp.
You're actually in one of the best places to put the light down.
Okay. In that case, fuck it.
Put the light here, back out to here. So when they come in, all they can see is the light and pitch black. Yes, your face will be right there.
If we had
but
light
you'll
in
have-
Yeah, because you
Your
can
gun
set the
ready to
Ken lamp as the
If we had
area
light-
one, which is basically what I'm going to do. I want to basically
If we
set
had a
up
light on
and
in
put
the
it down.
bathroom, it would illuminate the doorway but not silhouette us in the room.
But yeah, either way, I'll set, I'll pull out the chem lamp, to make sure it's set to, area, plonk it down on the floor,
Okay.
and move against the wall and wait, basically.
Perfect, because you've done something there. That's fine. So about here.
So the lamp's there. He's right here.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just a little note for me.
Yeah, and if it's pointing at the door, it's more likely to blind them at least a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I make sure my shotgun is ready.
Yeah.
I didn't specify that.
okay. Does anyone speak gang cant?
No.
Do I look that uncultured?
Okay, so
No.
so for this purpose, they're effectively going to say something which you guys won't understand. It's also once it is there on your turn, you can roll to identify it. But that was just me asking it as character.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
So you've heard basically like.
I know it's untrained, but can I roll a scrutiny as to the tone of what they're saying?
There's
Very
thinking
good,
outside.
yeah,
outside the
think-
box.
Because I might not
Thinking.
be able to understand the words they're saying, but I might be able to understand.
In the manner of which it's
Yeah.
said.
Yes,
So-
like that
And-
doesn't
and
sound friendly.
That's
Yeah.
the brain time.
Right. Yes, but any skill checks have to be done on your turn, though.
Okay,
That's fine. So it's
I will not bother. There's no point.
okay. So let's have a look. So they're gonna say something outside the door. It sounds very close outside the door, but no one has touched the door yet. Andrich.
Okay, I'm going to. You're here.
Alice is there.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will take up this corner here.
Very sensible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kneel down.
Mm-hmm.
And kneel down low and sort of peeking around the corner with my shotgun trained on the door.
Okay, no problem.
I have very quietly cocked it with the cocking handle, not the slides. Gets quieter, so I just open it.
The cacophony of shotguns that
Okay.
will
Are
go
you
off.
taking a half
Like
action
an
in?
Alabama West.
Yes.
This is why I'm glad I'm on a combat
Mm.
shotgun.
Mhm.
Okay. Us.
I'm going to take full aim at the door.
Full action aim.
You can still try to roll about the scrutiny.
There was no point. They've finished talking. And besides which, I would rather take the time of my turn actually doing something that's going to prevent us being killed.
You can still roll a skill check. It doesn't take up an action.
Right. I failed by 3 degrees anyway.
What
Oh.
are you rolling?
Scrutiny.
Okay.
I haven't got a clue about the tone because
Oh,
I
shit,
can't
I
understand the
forgot.
words.
Fuck.
So you have
Forgot to
plus
put my
20
rebreather on.
that. This one is you're looking at tone of voice, aren't you? So
Yeah, no, I've still failed by a degree. So
what were you sorry? What did you say? What did you do?
I think I should have, instead of aiming,
Hmm?
I want to put my rebreather on that I've got. 'Cause
I'll
I've got a little rebreather mask
That's fine. I'll allow you to do that. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
in case they try and gas us out. Yeah.
Which would be smart if they did that.
So new round, new words. Xerxes. So you have a bit of light in the room currently.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's some light here, and there's some light where the data is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Lyrie is gonna roll
Right,
and
right.
be in that bit in between the bed and the wall.
I grew up on a void
Okay,
ship, so first sign of trouble, put your oxygen mask on.
So there's enough light in the room
Makes
for me
sense.
to be able to tell who's who now.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, in that case, instead of overwatching, full action aim at the door.
Okay, full action aim.
Oh man, first person to this door's getting it good.
Oh, they're getting ganked.
But then it's what the people after that do, which is
So from where you are, because the door is open, you can see Alice. Can't really see anyone else. It's just where you're standing. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I'm proper focused as well.
So where I'm going to aim is I'm going to aim at the end of the door. Because they have to step into the room, and I'm not going to aim at the door because then I might misfire and shoot Alice.
Yeah, makes sense.
I ain't stupid. I'm going to aim here, so even if it veers off, it will hit a wall.
Okay, that's fine. So you're going to go for a full action aim as well. Okay.
So in terms of what we've heard outside the door, have they just stopped at this point? Into the footsteps.
You can roll me an awareness check if you would like.
Any pluses?
Yeah, plus 20. They're outside the door.
Cool. No. Failed by nearly 2 degrees.
That's how this session's going.
So it's like no. It's like maybe they
We'll
go.
be lost.
I was seeing if the book, but I forgot mine today, so I'll just quick bring it up on it.
The book's down by Leon. Yeah, anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no idea.
So they all could be outside the door. Some of them could have left. They could be walking past. You're not entirely sure.
You could shoot some more.
It's like, do I Overwatch or do I just aim?
These are only fucking these
No,
are
fuck it,
interior walls.
just aim at the doorway. Well, basically, I'm aiming. I'm aiming sort of just in front of the doorway. Just a smidgen, because obviously, they're going to have to emerge themselves, because I can't just shoot through the wall.
Has anyone seen Leon?
Yes.
The professional, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Just think when they raid his apartment at the end.
Just quickly, from where I am, how far am I from the door?
From where you are. Let's see,
So it's about 12, so half would be
4
about
meters.
4 meters. Cool.
So yeah, so it'll be a bit beyond point blank. Point blank is 2,
That's fine.
I believe.
Still within. Yeah, it's 2 meters. Still.
So yeah, I would assume that
Your point blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely will be point blank.
So what happens is, so it's my turn, is the door gets smashed open. I'm going to quickly describe it before it happens. And you see a number of people dressed in, what are they? Sort of ragged clothes marked with gang colours. They've all got like stuff covering up their faces, balaclavas. They're all holding either melee weapons or las weapons. But because you've all got actions, what I'm going to have is when you burst in the door, I am then going to keep going because everyone's got an aim action. So it's basically burst in the door and then you're going to get everyone like shoot before I do anything else, which I think sounds fair. So let's have a look. Andrew Nitch, because you're next in the thing, so BAM! And then we just go through.
Right. As soon as I see someone in that doorway, boom!
Okay, yeah.
Boom!
Fuck you.
This is about boomstick.
Oh yeah! Oh! 05.
Fuck.
So that's ballistic skill 41.
Yeah.
Right up the nostril.
It's also within short range for a shotgun. You actually get an additional +10 to hit.
Okay, so
Scatter.
we're at -5.
Yeah.
Which means 5 degrees of success.
Oh yeah, 5. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a hit. Oh yeah, where do you hit?
That was so that would
50.
be 50.
Also in the body.
It'd be 6 because you get an automatic 1 for passing.
Oh yeah, the degrees.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, it'd be 6. Yes.
Okay.
6 degrees.
Boom, headshot.
Boom!
So-
Headshot.
You've
It's
also
0
got-
5, so it's 50.
Yeah, 50. So it's body shot, centre mass.
Centre mass.
Proper centre mass.
And
Right.
damage is
And if you roll anything less than a 6,
Exactly.
yeah. So that goes up to a 6. That's gonna be 10 damage for a shotgun.
Is it? Is it just a standard shotgun rather than combat
It's just a
shotgun?
standard.
Yeah. So
All I get
yeah.
is standard. I'm not a fighter.
They're a bit more pokier
So
than
that shot
combat
smashes
ones.
the
No, I think
first
they're the same.
person. Sorry, that smashes the first person in the chest. This person's going to take down a knee because of the conditions they face, which means you guys got a range between the other 3 behind them. That's going to be interesting. Alice, you already have a full action aim.
Yeah.
This scatters as well. Remember the
Yeah,
shotgun,
that's-
shotgun scatter, so if he does take a knee, you could hit him and the person behind
Oh
him.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, just. But it means it's easier to hit.
Buckshot,
it
baby!
just makes it easier to hit unless you're point blank, in which case you get extra damage as well.
Yeah.
Remember
that
Dave
thing.
Chappelle says about shotguns? Oh, he does a whole thing about how to load your shotgun for home defence.
Oh, right.
I will.
Birdshot, and then he says after that it's out Jamaican. Buckshot, 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 buckshot.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck it, I'm going to semi-auto burst it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'm not taking any chances.
It's a combat shotgun.
Oh, right.
You've got a combat shotgun.
Yeah,
same.
Effectively what we're doing is a John Wick where we just go bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, no, combat shotgun is automatic. So it's in bang.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Whereas I've just got
the aim.
The text and overkill.
Come on. Oh, yes!
Ooh! Is that 11?
Yeah, it is.
Well, can you fire two shots a turn with your three?
Yeah.
All 3 shots.
Yeah, that's 5. Yeah, it's 5 degrees. So yeah, it's
scatter.
definitely all 3 shots.
Scatter, so you can fill the whole door with death.
Yeah, because what was it? Because you get +10 for short range.
+10 for short range.
+10 from the shotgun as well.
Is it?
Yeah. If it's short range, it's +10. If it's point blank, it's +10 +3. The scatter, sorry, that's what I meant.
But yeah.
So either way, all 3 hit.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'd already taken this damage then. So that's three shots. Let's do one at a time.
How are they going to be missed?
4. I'll keep the 4 on that one in case I roll lower. So that's.
What's your damage +4?
Yeah, so that's
same as a regular shotgun.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
8 impact on the first shell. So whatever gets hit first takes 8 damage.
Yeah.
Oh! Number 1.
Okay.
So that's Righteous Fury.
Yeah.
So that means that Cass's got to roll again because you might get an extra shot.
Well, it's critical damage. And it doesn't.
It would hit, so that will be an extra d5 on the critical table if whatever I've just hit survives the 14 damage.
Is that 14 first?
Yes, it's 14 damage. Then, if they're alive, goes on to the crit. On top of
because it gives the critical effect rather than the additional damage, which
okay, so
can be
if
a
you
lot
roll
worse.
d5 on the critical table.
I certainly can.
That's fine. We need to.
So it's going to be a 5 on the critical table.
Okay, and then it depends what your weapon is. Impact?
It's
impact, yeah.
And
So-
I hit in the 11, so whatever the 11 is.
Right arm.
Right arm.
That's gone.
Yeah.
So you put d5 critical damage. He's already got 1, so he's on 6 on the critical.
I can't find the fucking critical
This
table.
guy's getting screwed up.
There we go. Impact on
6.
So he's already -6.
So you used 1, and then you had another 5. So.
Okay. So the attack pulverizes target's hand, crushing and breaking 1d5 fingers.
You've blown his hand off.
1 finger. But still. The target suffers 1 level of fatigue. He must make a challenging +0 toughness test. If he fails, permanently reduce his weapon and ballistic skill characteristics by 2.
Did he fail hard?
So yeah, his weapon skill and ballistic go down by 2 permanently.
You say that like he's going to live.
And then the third shot.
Oh shit.
Is there anybody going to be left by the time
I did burst.
Smaller.
Yeah, that's not bad.
If
Stop gun.
she is hitting the same target. Because she says if she was, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's 11 on the last shot. So effectively, I was aiming into the door and I've just fired 3 shots. So I'm happy for the DM to decide. Yeah, I'm happy for the DM to decide exactly who's been hit.
Oh, I put all the damage on 1 so far.
Because I literally just had the shotgun at the door and went bam, bam, bam into the door.
Oh.
With such quick fire.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So whatever.
Let's just murder one guy. Let's do this quickly.
That guy is paced.
Last guy, your damage is already on -6, so.
Yeah.
Well, normally mooks don't go into critical. Only.
Oh yeah, normally when you destroy it, insta kills.
Yeah, it's insta.
So,
yeah,
so
right through insta kill
fine.
unless they're a champion level.
So you pull off this dude's arm, he crumples, and then your last shot will hit another one. Then.
Okay, so that's 11 on the last one.
You see a finger, dismember itself.
Like in red mist.
Is that 11 damage?
Yeah, 11 damage on that last one.
Where?
In fact, I actually think there is a thing for subsequent shots.
Oh yeah, because they sort of rise up. So I think this might be a headshot.
Yeah, it was arms. The next location up is going to be his head.
Yeah. Here we go. Multiple heads. So it went arm. Okay. So the first one was arm. Then it went to arm. Then it goes to body. So this third one is right in the body.
That's good. I still get to have his armor. Awesome.
Is that what scatter does? Yeah.
If I'd have hit with a fourth, which I don't have, it would have been head.
So new round
with-
viewers? Yep, sorry.
Because that's actually only a half action. I'm going to use a free action to let that drop so that my shotgun goes back on the sling, and use the half action to draw my chainsword.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, boy.
Absolutely fine. Okay. So new round word. Xerxes.
Do I not get a go? Oh, you know.
She carried on after their turn because
Right.
we've effectively got the drop on them because they didn't know we knew they were coming.
Free round.
So literally all I did was give you guys a continuation where I burst through the door and then did nothing else. Or I would have immediately shot, but I did not because everyone was aiming, it's only fair. So yeah, Xerxes.
Yep, right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, effectively, they didn't know we realised they were coming.
Where are you? Where are you stood, by the way?
Are you good by your data slate?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Then. Yeah.
So next to the window.
Go for good.
So do I have any pluses or?
No.
Okay.
Well, how far away is he at this point?
12 meters.
Yeah, 12
If you're
meters. What's your
12
range?
meters, your gun is a what?
It's a
He's got a Laos pistol.
hand cannon.
Okay, yeah, so it
Oh,
is
okay,
within
nice.
half, so you do get plus 10 for the range.
Plus you get plus 10. No, he did a full round action.
If he's doing a burst with multiple shots,
You got. I don't think cannons do burst.
No, I was thinking bang bang for dramatics.
Okay.
no, but he did a
Yeah,
full
so
round action
single
aim.
shot.
So full round action aim is plus 20.
Oh yeah, so you've got plus 20 for the aim, plus
Yep.
10 for the range, that's plus 30.
Cool.
Because you can only make a standard attack, that's another plus 10, so that's plus 40.
Yeah.
So my weapon skill has doubled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I say obviously you only get the one shot.
Yeah.
So.
It's a hand cannon. It's supposed to look be powerful, not impressive.
Oh yeah, no, the one shot is gonna.
Ooh!
Goes wide.
Actually,
I don't
that's,
think it does.
No.
no, that's within 3 points.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank God I had all those pluses.
Yeah, with the amount of pluses he had, I don't.
I mean, thank the Emperor.
Or the Omnissiah.
Or the, actually, yeah, thank the Emperor.
The Omnipura.
Technically, that is the Emperor, depending which side.
No, that's not Right, so it's 1d10 plus 4 impact. 10 points of impact damage.
Where, please?
So I rolled a 77.
So he hits in the 77.
Right leg, left leg.
Right leg.
Right
Yeah,
leg.
right leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Left leg,
keep
right leg.
that marking the crit table just in case.
I appreciate it. I mean, we might not need the crit because he said it's moots. We might just murder people. So.
Oh no, but
Okay.
there is the possibility
so
one of us might get flanked.
standard action shot.
Just one bad hit.
Fine.
Mm.
Okay. Cool. Harris,
I'm waiting.
you are waiting. Are you taking another round of aim?
Man, the room's just going to be full of smoke.
Yep.
Okay.
Shotgun smoke.
Carpath.
Right.
So you're
We're all
at
gonna be
point
dead
blank
ass.
range.
Yep. Which is a plus.
Plus 30.
Yeah, I think it's plus 30. What was it?
I thought it was plus 1.
Point blank plus 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For being point blank at all, you get a plus 30. For it being a scatter, you get another plus 10, which is plus 40,
Plus
and
three.
you get plus 3 damage, and you get your fucking roll.
And my aim as well.
Yeah, she said that. So you get plus 60 before you decide what type of shot you take, and you get plus 3 damage no matter what. If you hit.
Semi-auto burst.
Good boy.
We don't take their prisoners.
Good boy.
Just the guy just kneeling in front of him just takes his head off.
Wait, plus 60 you said?
Yep.
So that's 104.
Don't roll 100.
Don't
yeah,
roll 100.
please don't roll 100.
Roll low
Okay,
enough to hit with
24.
everything.
No, 69, which is still...
Hey.
Yeah, 5. And I get an
69.
additional degree
That's
because
in
of
the
close
leg.
quarters,
In the left
quarters
leg.
discipline.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's an additional degree.
I forgot about that as well. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, either way, all
you hit
three.
with all three.
Yeah, I hit with all 3.
But still, you rolled nice.
Yeah, so that's... wait a minute, 90
Nice.
in the 96. The left leg.
Oh, it starts on the left leg.
Kneecap that. Yeah.
The first shot will hit a left leg.
Apparently, we're just starting up an amputation clinic.
Oh yeah, we are.
So...
First of all, you say that like they're going to survive.
I mean,
So either way,
Yeah.
the lowest damage I can get, or I can replace one with a 6
We
if I
want,
need
one of
it.
them alive. Yeah.
Right, let's go with the damage of the first one.
Do we want?
So plus 7 to each of these.
Need what's rattling around in that.
So yeah, I was fine. We'll keep that 11 damage on the first one. Impact.
And that's in the leg.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save it just in case because I can replace one.
Yeah, because I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Next.
16 on the second.
And this shot's a body shot.
Dead.
Fucking hell. There was just a
And third shot.
cavity where his
Let's
chest
see.
used to be.
That's fine because you'll go to the other person.
I'm replacing that one. I'm definitely replacing that
The
one.
one.
So 10. Yeah, 10 impact on the third one.
And this is
Dead.
in the arm. So you've just-
Oh,
So you killed your target, then you killed the one that Alice was the second doing. There are 3 men standing currently.
That's fine.
So
That's
we're saying men in a 3 people.
3
standing.
bitches!
3 gender neutral people.
3
3
figures.
future corpses.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 corpses!
3 people about to live.
And I've knocked off my shots.
shots.
And I'm not moving.
And it's my go.
This is where it's going to hurt.
That's what's going on.
Death. Oh fuck.
This is when they come in. Aha!
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit, they get turns.
No,
Oh.
this is when they come in, and it's one of the other squads that we had that, got lost.
Yeah,
and
well,
we've
never
now
mind.
just killed half of them.
It'd be right.
This isn't how you say hello to another squad.
They
By
could have been
busting
told
it.
that we were,
Yeah, this is the Inquisitional way.
That's
We must
not our
burst
problem.
in.
This is the way.
I'm going for a semi-auto burst on you.
Oh yeah, naturally.
Well, I get point blank as
You're
well.
right in their face.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I get. Yeah,
And you just killed like 3 of them.
That was a group effort.
yeah, it was a group effort.
Yeah. Fairly good group effort as well.
Yeah, if they hit, I will then.
Right, so I've got 1 and 2 are going to hit you.
Cool. So
you
I
can dodge 1.
well, if I pass by however many degrees, I can effectively move out of the way. So is it like I need to pass by at least 2 degrees?
How many
or-
degrees did they pass by?
3.
3.
Oh,
I think.
So
I
1
think.
hits and then the second one, right? That's what someone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
there.
It's just to determine like what I'd need to get in
To
terms
dodge
of degrees to dodge all
Yeah,
this
'cause
because I know you can. It's just I can't remember.
Yeah,
how
I
it works.
believe you need to get more degrees of success than they hit by.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just very
Because
quickly
1
find
degree
it.
of dodge would miss 1, and then you need 3 degrees to dodge the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm
That
pretty
sounds
sure.
logical
Yeah, because
to
I'm
me.
pretty sure
Yeah.
that's how it works.
Okay,
But
Burke is nodding at me, so I'm going to go with yeah.
come on, baby.
Suck.
And you fail.
Do I want to spend a fate point this early?
No.
Yes.
Do it.
Let me shoot you.
What do you mean no?
Do it.
Yes, I do.
He wants to shoot you.
Take your fate point.
Taste those tears.
Yum, yum, yum.
Okay.
Roll
Oh.
into the tray!
It doesn't matter. I still. No, I still fail. Fuck.
So for reference,
on my team.
dodging is a reaction. Success indicates the attack has been avoided. In the case of attacks which cause multiple hits, such as automatic fire, each degree of success a character achieves on the dodge test cancels 1 hit from the attack.
Okay,
So it's technically easier to dodge than it is to get multiple hits.
Although not in my
See
case.
if I fail both.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
since you fucked it.
That's why I had.
But the
Because you
bullets.
technically had a surprise round because they weren't expecting everyone to be so. I didn't roll any reactions at all. They weren't expecting it. So from this point on, I am logical.
Yeah, I was going to say that I dodge, but because there's a wardrobe or whatever it is near me, I don't anticipate that.
It was a case of them opening a door and just having
A hail of
bullets. Bullets just fucking launched at them.
You
So-
dodged into the bullets.
So I've got, because it's 1d10 plus 2, so 10 for the first shot.
Where do you hit?
I rolled a 33, so.
In the
it's
33.
33.
Self.
What is with all the double numbers, eh?
So soak that.
Okay. And then a 5.
Soak that as well.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh wait, sorry. No, don't add that up. That is the total. Sorry, the first one was 10, right?
Yes.
So sorry, 3 goes through.
And
The second one
was
does. Yeah, the second one does get
So
soaked.
you'll get some you'll get some fatigue.
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 Yeah. So. Yeah, because you need. Yeah, because is it any time you take damage, or is it beyond your
it's
toughness?
different. No, I think it's different in this.
I think it's when you take damage equal to or higher than your toughness.
Oh, your toughness bonus. Yes. What's your toughness bonus?
32. So
So
well, it's
3.
3. So
You take 3 damage, then you
Yeah,
take
so
a
that's
fatigue.
why I'm assuming on
Yeah.
this case I definitely take 1.
I'll check it very quickly.
Yeah, because
but-
fatigue's different in this version.
Got it. Okay, lovely. So you've taken fatigue, you've taken some damage.
That's why we're just double checking.
That's 1. Okay. And it's fine because
What is your verdict, Cruelsley?
Still looking at it. Doesn't immediately
This
say
one is
that.
going to hit 100 inch and this one's going to hit Alice, so I will. I'll wait.
I mean, I'll provisionally take the point of a fatigue.
So one aims at you and misses. So I rolled 84. I do not hit.
This room's gonna get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, where's the deposit?
So you hear the sound, the boosh noise because I'm using las weapons. So I always imagine they're red lasers.
Yeah.
So it's obviously going to boosh into the wall behind you.
And then me.
Oh.
I rolled a 7 to hit Alice.
Oh.
Biscuit, please.
Come on. You can dodge this, right?
I doubt it. I don't have dodge for a start.
Oh.
I'm built
my
for melee.
parents brought them over from France for me.
Well, there is a chance.
There is a chance. Not very high.
Okay, I'm trying to work something. Because I did a semi-auto bastard show. I should state as I'm talking.
Oh!
006?
Yep.
Suddenly, combat roll.
Wait, 006, 007.
Fastest wins.
No. This is when you go Carpath. This is how you dodge.
So you can do a barrel roll, and basically you're like next to 100 inch, or you can barrel roll forward.
I'm going fucking
Well,
forwards.
Yeah.
You'll go over here.
Yeah, because I've drawn my chainsword already.
Oh yeah,
Get
so you want to go
target.
for some of that sweet CQC?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes, because she's better at that.
That is
1, 2,
I'm actually better at
3.
shooting.
fucking likely.
100 inch. So you've got the one you that you shot and then tried to shoot back still alive.
Yep.
One that's not shot anyone yet, and another one that was in there. So you've got 3 targets left.
Okay.
One you've already had.
And they're all. And how many of them are inside? How many are outside? Or are they all outside?
They're all still outside the door. There's
I'm-
bodies in front of them now.
I'm going to fire and advance.
Cool, fine. Who are you trying to hit? Are you going to avenge yourself? One that you've already hit and tried to hit you back?
Yes, that's the one I'll get.
Yeah, you try to hit. I bet that one's called Steve. Steve will die.
Ooh, 56. That's not so good. What's the bonus for close range with the shotgun? Is it?
It's plus 10 for short range, which is between
Plus
2
10.
meters and half range.
Okay.
Let's see, shotgun. If it's short range, you get a plus 10 for the scaff
Plus
quality
10.
anyway, so that's plus 20.
Plus 20. Then
So
that
you
is
pass by that.
1 degree of success.
I
Okay.
don't think you do take fatigue for your attack, by the way.
Oh, does it have to exceed?
Okay.
your toughness
Damage
No.
is
Hang on.
alright.
I think it's only
gonna try and
specifically
dodge.
non-lethal
Okay.
damage.
bonus?
Oh.
I do not dodge.
Is that the old book?
12 damage.
No.
12?
12.
Okay, he's dead. Is that in the chest?
That was a 56. That's no
65.
65.
Yeah, chest.
Yeah,
So
chesticles.
bam! Through the chest. Boosh! Like there's like blood smearing on the back of the wall where you hit.
And I'm going to be breaking cover and moving forward.
Yeah.
Head out the corridor and start beating bitches with my
So maybe I
shotgun.
don't take
I don't know if
fatigue
you
you
can
then.
get out.
No, not right now.
So it's literally.
Planning ahead.
Nice.
So yeah, so for reference, apparently you only take fatigue from certain types of action, including such things as grappling, some critical effects, and other actions that push you beyond safe limits.
Yeah.
Normal damage won't cause anyone fatigue.
That's
Not
different.
us or the enemies.
You're like, yeah, well, I've always done it, but I must have been the
awesome.
old
Well,
way.
that's
Yeah, I think in
damage
the
then.
first edition
Yeah.
it pretty
And
much
does
was
that
geared
have
towards fatigue as well.
Okay.
It literally just tells you about when you reach a certain level of damage is when you reach like your lightly wounded, heavily wounded
okay,
states,
Right.
which is when you start taking other effects based on that state.
So what's lightly wounded then?
That is a separate thing, which we'll go through in a
Okay,
minute
yeah.
when we're a little bit less combat focused.
Alice.
Oh, lovely.
Buttercup.
So,
Who the fuck is Alice?
You have 2 left.
am I within melee range of these peeps?
One of them, yes.
Okay. What I would like to do is with
Stab him in the face.
with the first half of my turn,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to aim. So I'm going to use half action aim.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to swift attack the fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Swifty.
Yay! Multiple attacks.
So, yeah.
And he does not have parry, so let's go.
Hooray.
You could still dodge.
Oh.
Although I
not.
think not.
Oh
Oh man.
That's going to be 3 hits.
Oh.
And that's cut in the that you've hit him.
Oh,
in
61 body.
the body. So you slashed him in the chesticle.
And with
Do they move the same as shots?
yeah, it effectively is multiple hits all working the same way.
So if you slice this guy in half, you start slicing
So
the
it's
other
body, arm.
Think of it more like multiple attacks means it's just going through.
Yeah.
So this
No more. It's more
Yeah.
like a
No, yeah.
continuous.
Yeah.
Shit.
It goes
it wouldn't
across the
necessarily-
body,
Yeah.
across the arm.
Wouldn't
so
necessarily you just you
Oh, right,
abstract
right.
it, not necessarily depending on the weapon. It may
It's
not
also
be,
a tearing weapon, so I
Yeah,
roll
maybe
twice to take the
multiple
weapon
hits,
assault
Oh,
3 hits.
Jesus.
As soon as that chainsaw
Do
bites,
they've got it.
Yeah.
Chainswords.
So yeah, so you've got
Plus
someone that's already
2.
injured, so this is going to be.
death.
Yeah, so it's +2
This is gonna
and
be
my
death.
strength. So
You can
Death.
fire roll a dodge.
5 damage.
No.
It's not a lot in it.
13 damage on the first hit.
Okay, nice. So because you got a chainsaw, you're going to cut them in half. I'm going to go diagonally.
This I know this is a little bit abstract, but because I've hit 3 times but only 1 needed to kill him, can I spray blood at the last person to try and blind them with the gore because it's a chain weapon?
Yeah.
I think the blood will be going behind you,
And they probably ain't
in the
jaded.
direction of the chain.
Yeah, fair.
It could.
But yeah, so would you say that would work as a ballistics test to try and hit him in the eye with the blood?
Oh, I'm just going to go with abstract. Yes, it happens. You don't need.
Oh,
did it.
Yeah,
okay,
spray.
never mind.
Yeah, you literally.
Right.
You had
person-
2 extra hits that didn't
Yeah,
do anything.
fine.
You
You're blind the fuck.
Yeah, you,
I'll take that.
you cut a currently living person in half, and they will be, and so they'll still have blood pumping out
They are
for a
not.
split
They are.
second.
They are dead of not living anymore.
You cut him in half so fast that he might actually see his head hit. He might see his legs as he hits the floor.
Everybody is dead, Dave.
I understood that reference.
So, new round, new word, Xerxes. So
Yep.
just to make you know where the last person is,
Yep.
you can't see them
I
because
figured.
they are just out the door and then just in the corridor.
Okay.
So
I'm in the way, and yeah.
Carpath and Alice. And
Overwatch.
yeah, perfect. Okay, Harris. Carpath, where you are standing, you can see the last person.
Cool. Half action aim. Semi-auto burst.
Half action aim, black.
How much further out the doorway is he?
So So from where, so say you're about here, he's about there. So still point blank.
Still point blank. Cool.
Oh god.
So half action aim plus 10.
Oh no.
30 from point blank, so 40.
Oh no.
Plus 10 from scatter, 15.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Ring.
No, because last time you did, you had a full aim, so this time it's one less.
So
'cause you've got half
so
aim.
plus 15.
Not that that's
So
a
you've got
bad
to roll
thing.
a.
94.
94. This is why I'm spec'd for guns, so I don't fucking miss, because I know what I'm like.
And he misses.
Nope, that's fine. So that's already...
The more I say it, the more
That's
the
already
more
5, and then
makes
plus an
me
extra
right.
degree for the thing, so 6 again.
Yeah, so all three hit the guy. And you rolled a 50, so you've hit him in the fucking face.
Let's see if I can try and dodge.
Wait, where would that go
Oh,
from
God,
the face?
I believe it actually goes downwards after that point.
Oh,
I do not dodge.
face, body.
Okay,
Face
Yeah.
this coin.
no, it's head, arm.
Oh.
So you you shoot him twice in the face with a fucking shotgun, and then you casually shoot him in the arm
I
afterwards.
think I probably
Isn't
shoot
it?
once.
Oh,
Yeah,
miss,
and
it
it's
won't be a
plus
face
the
anymore.
extra damage because the scatter quality, so it's plus 7.
13.
13 in the first one,
To the face.
Hang on.
if he
Red
survives.
misted head.
No,
What, he doesn't survive, or he's...
he's dead.
So your second shot
Doesn't have
misses.
head armor.
I think at that point for like the whole cinematic
Red
thing
misted
is as he
head.
does it, he moves forwards with the first shot
Yeah.
and points down so that he just takes the body out and rips it in half.
Yeah, from training, I
Doomslayer style.
confirm the kill. Basically, make sure it's
Okay.
dead because we don't know we don't know if they are truly human. That's the other thing.
So you've got the full Doomslayer on
They're
this
probably
full
just some
prick.
junky gangers.
Okay.
I just want to point out what's quite funny from her perspective. All she's heard is, and then silence.
Why do you think I went? Nah, I'm good.
Okay, I will drop us out initially, but remember who is closest and who is a bit further away.
So
You've got 6 smouldering bodies.
So out of combat time, how long would that have actually taken?
Matter of
1, 2,
seconds.
3,
Yeah.
4, 6, 12, 24, another 6 seconds, 32 seconds.
So just over half a minute to mid 6 people.
But if you think about that's how.
Below death.
Yeah,
That's
it is how
about right.
firefight
Especially when we were ready for them and they were obviously preparing to attack us. So
There's none of this John Woo jumping through the air with double pistol shit. It's not how it works.
Yeah,
Outright face off.
a roll slow mo dodge.
Jump back are over very quick.
Because so no one said what they're doing yet, I'm going to step to the doorway of the bathroom and go, well, that was interesting.
What?
Okay.
Mom.
I'm going to step out of the corridor, into the corridor. Sorry, put my chainsword back on its clip, re-equip the shotgun, so to speak, and walk a couple of steps down the hall and have a look.
Okay, so you've
Yeah,
actually
I'm already in
got
the
the
corridor at
lights
least, so-
of the chem lamp, and then you've got darkness further down.
I'll get my chem lamp, use it directionally, and put it down a second and have a look.
Okay, so you can't seem to see anything. I'm not going to make you wrong because there's nothing there.
That's
Having a
cool.
look around, it's just like, nope, can't particularly see anything.
I'm going to start dragging the bodies into the room.
I'm going to start looting the bodies. We
About to
search the
suggest
bodies.
that.
Okay, right, so hang on very much. So you're having a quick look down the corridor. You're looking the other way?
Yeah, I'm gonna look the other way. Well, actually, can I nip in the room and grab my chem lamp?
Okay, so you basically
The guy
you
using
go
it.
to step into the room, and currently Harris is trying to drag a body across it.
All right, in that case, I'll wait.
Okay, roll me a strength check, please.
Rolling.
2 shotgun rounds.
No.
Am I able to assist?
You can try
You're-
yourself.
Aren't you on the other side of the room?
I'm going to.
I think
loot the
you
bodies,
can
so I'll
move
come and
over
grab
at
them.
that point.
Yeah. Come on over.
Nope.
Damn, these bodies are fat.
Yeah,
It was dead weight.
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, it wasn't a fun. It
Right.
was
So after I
literally
try
weight.
and drag one of them in, can someone grab that?
Yeah, I'll get it. I'm in the door.
Yeah, please. PC.
Right, but first, let's have a look at these. Let's have a look at who they are. And pull down the mask on one that has a head.
Okay, so in the corridor, because you've got the chem lamp right next to it.
Yeah.
So you pull down the face. So what you see is a typical sort of petty hive welder. They don't look particularly impressive. You can see like the marks of like not much sunlight and dirtiness and things like
I'm
that.
sorry, it was just when you said pull down the face, and all I could think of was Old Man Rivers.
Probably got away with it too.
If it weren't for you meddling kids.
Wait, do
and
they
your
have
dumb dog. Well, technically that's Lyrie, known as the Pitbull, but she's not here right now.
Yeah, so I'll pull. Yeah, then just strength test to drag him into the room.
Yeah.
Passed.
Okay.
With ease.
So we'll take some time. It's okay. So
Yeah.
between it, the three of you drag 6 bodies, the bits of bodies into the room.
Yeah, while
Get them
they're
out.
dragging, I'll keep an eye down the corridors just to make sure.
We've got-
bodies.
No.
Okay.
We've got to leave now. Someone knows where we are. They've sent people. They'll send more.
Okay. Just very quickly, because you stated so you searched the bodies. So on the body that you have someone that's holding 5 thrones. But when you pick them up near the light, these gold coins, like because that's what thrones are, don't have the correct stamps on them.
Oh.
Fakes.
They've got some. No, they're not fakes. They're completely different gold medallions.
No.
So at first glance you think throne, and then you look at them and you're
So
like,
the
what
local-
the fuck is this?
Local
Standing in a
currency.
throne.
Yeah, it doesn't have like the Aquilia on it, for example.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
It'll be local
So you
currency.
got that. They have a data stick.
Ooh.
They also have a device which is sort of about the size of this, like this sort of size, and it has a series of like turn knobs and buttons on it, like a really crude, like almost remote control of some kind. And then they also have an auto. Sorry, what's the word? an auto pistol, like an auto las.
Also Laz. Ooh, awesome.
Yeah, because it's auto pistol with a silencer.
Also Laz with a silence.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, it's like, check for mods. We want the mods.
Yeah, with a silencer.
Also Laz, please do.
Yeah, and they have 2 spare reloads. So that's the one you search first.
I definitely agree we need to get out, but it's best to check the bodies while we've got a defender position. We don't know how long it's going to be till we get a defender position.
Right.
We're getting as much
So
as we can off them as
The
possible.
clothes they're wearing, have they all got some sort of like gang patch or gang colour
Yes,
on them?
so they're all wearing the same patch.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks sort of like a that kind of green, but a bit more mouldy looking, like a yellowy, greeny colour.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a cross neck row of it's like an injector and a gun is their patch, but it's very crudely like made that they've all got like a copy of.
Drugs and guns.
Anyone can roll if you've got underworld.
No.
Or
No.
Hive
Fuck's sake,
world.
Chris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sorry, we're just used to Topher being the scum.
Yeah, just like, hello, I know the knowledges.
Fucking Chris Ladyway.
No.
Oh.
Fuck it.
Hey.
Where's the scum?
Eat.
Well, what?
Eat, bitch, eat.
Okay. Yeah,
Fatty
that's right.
point.
That's right. Get it down,
Swallow like a good girl.
and then say, "Oh, what a lovely tea party."
That's right. Swallow your fate.
I'm going to spend that fate point to succeed a law test, the number of degrees as my int, so that's 4.
Okay, so this is a sign of a necro gang.
Necro gang.
Narco gang.
Narco gang.
Narco,
sorry.
oh yeah. We heard about them.
Narcotics.
So they are blights of the civilian underworld, made up of cutthroats and petty thieves. They are criminal scum with no loyalty but to the next payoff or drug hit. Narco gangs are hated by the lower hivers.
I've got an idea.
They're like hired.
I'm going to start cutting off their patches.
I've got an idea. There's 6. Right, there's 6 of them. There's 6 of us.
That's why I'm taking their patches.
We leave them in the room. We torch the room. Whoever comes by finds 6. The range of 6 people in the room. Might buy some time.
That's not a bad idea.
I feel like if they're turning the night cycle off and coming after us like this, even by sending gangs, our cover's probably somewhat blown.
Like I say, if they think we're dead, even for half an hour, that's half an hour head start.
Okay, Xerxes, can you give me a tech use roll plus 30?
We also need to figure out what we're doing with that half hour. We need a plan of what to do. I think at this point, especially given that they're coming in here to get us, I think we should figure out what's going on with the rest of the building before leaving.
Plus 30, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably the best time.
7 degrees of success.
So the remote that you put away into your pocket suddenly starts going, and all of the dice light up, and then you hear night cycle ending, and all the lights suddenly come on.
Interesting.
Just to explain, because people are obviously listening to us.
Yeah.
all.
So, to the people listening, I was basically miming, did you bug the bug?
Would that be a security?
For this one, you've already done this room.
I don't know, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, well.
And not speaking. Cool, then we can talk. How did they know we were in this room? There are 2 other rooms we could have been in. They didn't stop to check those first.
As the lights have come on, you can see further down the corridor the 2 other rooms that you were both in. Both doors have been smashed in. This is the furthest one.
They've already tried the other 2 doors.
I didn't hear them break the doors down.
No.
Maybe the distance actually was fairly muffled. We don't know.
Right. I'm going to sneak out the door.
Okay.
Quiet.
Okay, where are you going?
The next room that they smashed the door in of.
Okay.
Okay, since I'm already looking down that way, I'll move ahead of him.
Over there. I'm going to the mission. I'm not very stealthy.
Just quietly.
As he's moving up, I'll move past, so I'm just past.
I'm going to the next room.
So that when he goes in, I'm covering past the door.
Okay, so you step into the next room,
Yeah.
and then the door has been what looks like smashed in, but now you're looking at it, it looks almost like someone has actually undone all of the hinges and then just pushed the door forward. So but from this angle, it looks like they've been burst in from a distance. So you're like, that was why it's so quiet, because that's quite a more silent approach to it. But
Nothing in this room.
no people, no disturbances. Once it's apart from the door, nothing looks out
Okay,
of place.
I'll sweep the next one.
Okay, I'll do the same thing. I'll move past that door, so I'm just covering down the corridor as he goes into the room.
Yeah, next room.
Was there anything like anything else like the opposite way? So obviously they're looking down the corridor towards the elevator. Was it just a dead end the opposite way? Or?
Well, the other way there's more doors, and then you've got the corner, but there's nothing else really down this corridor, and there never really has been.
Yeah, because I think we established a lot of them circle round. But
Right. Does anyone have anything? We can use a torch the room. We're leaving now.
Okay, so I know you were switching.
Let's decide on somewhere to regroup.
I
So-
can really try and loot the other bodies.
Oh, no, you guys have time because they're searching rooms while you're looting. Simultaneous events.
yeah,
We need
so
to take care of the man on the front desk and his wife.
So very quickly
They know
before
something, and our backs are against the wall here.
So very quickly before you guys go on, so these guys were just quickly looting the bodies. So there's nothing really more on here. Each of them are all got these strange coins that are the exact same weight and kind of material made as a throne, but they've got a different impression on them.
Right.
Does each of them have a different impression, or do they all have the same different impression?
They all have the same impression.
Right.
It's the impression that you've seen of the Tantalus Combine.
Must be their currency.
Do they all have about 5 each?
Tantalus currency.
So well, the one you had 5, and
Could have
then
been
all of the
used.
other ones only have 1 each.
It's probably being used as a it could just be even though it might not be from the Templars. It could just be a local currency that's in circulation.
So that's what you've got.
Just calling it Tantalus
And then,
currency
if you
because
want-
it's got the thing of the Templars on it.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I was going a few steps ahead. Doesn't actually mean that the Templars paid them.
I know it doesn't
Yeah.
mean that they paid them. I'm just saying.
It could do.
So let's see, you've also got a number of guns from these bodies if you're taking them. Obviously you've got to carry them on your person if you want them.
guns.
Okay, so 3 of them have got auto pistols, only 1 had a silencer, and the other 3 have got stub revolvers.
Cool.
Are you marking them all down?
Yup.
Don't take them all.
Yeah, and I was going to say prioritise the ones with modifications.
There was
There's
only
only
one.
Oh, then that's the only one that matters.
I don't know, I can sell the stubs for
Okay. And then
Scrap.
one of the
I was
bodies
actually going
you've
to say
got
in a minute.
has got
We
an
don't have
obscura
sidearms. It
injector
might be worth
and
pinching
like a
either
glass
way.
stubs,
but
yeah.
liquid.
We both have seen.
That's the
Gonna pocket that.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
because I'm
stuff.
still near the door
I'm also gonna
anyway,
pocket
but
the
yeah.
injector.
Cool. Okay, so you've got that, and then all 6 of them have got gang colours.
Yeah,
There's
so I'm
nothing
taking
really
the
else to use
patches
on
off them.
And conveniently enough audio devices for us all to have one each.
Enough what, sorry?
The audio device, the remote things.
There's only 1.
Oh, okay.
Literally the first body.
The
Okay.
leader.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, that gives me another idea.
Can data slates take photos?
Yes.
No,
No.
they can't. They're literally just readers.
They're like iPads without the cameras.
Yeah, and even
I was
Oh,
just
first gen
asking.
iPads.
I was asking
or
because then I
Kindles.
could take a photo of his face.
Okay, that's good.
But seeing as I
Okay.
can't, I'm gonna
Ah.
start sketching his face.
Mhm.
I can get my service skull to bring my
Yeah.
data.
Let's
like,
just have Scott take a photo of
screenshot.
it for you if you want.
I don't know that. So I'm gonna start sketching his face.
Do you want my skull to take photos?
Yes, obviously. As I
Of course.
wipe that.
So the service school basically is just gonna like survey the scene. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm moving down the masks of all of the ones that still have heads.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one that doesn't, I'm going to check its body for any tattoos.
Okay, yeah. So you start like
Stripping
stripping, so that there's no tattoos on it, I'm afraid.
Not even the heart with a man on the ribbon or anything.
Nah, sorry.
Pull the pants down.
No regrets.
So we're in the 40th millennium and they're still wearing boxes with hearts on them. How strange.
Okay, so hang on, so we've first already done that. You've taken your data set that's plugged in.
Yep.
The download for the 18% is done now.
Woohoo.
I'm going to have Leary is going to grab his socks off the shower.
So I'd imagine we'll probably be moving back by that sort of point.
Yeah.
I'm
So you
grabbing
guys
all,
come
my gear.
Yeah, everyone's grabbing their gear together.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would have reconvened
Reload
with
the
you, to grab
shotgun.
the stub revolvers off you.
You stub. You stub.
Yeah, so we pinch a stub each as a sidearm.
Did I hit it? Did I hear one of them had a radio?
Yep.
Leave it tuned into the frequency, see if anybody contacts.
Was gonna.
Right, let's torch this place.
Once we're done with that in a moment, before we go now, I think this is going to be our best opportunity to have a look in here before we leave. I think we should go and have a look at what's in the stairwell and see if we can get into that other doorway.
Very quickly, the clarification. So it's a remote control,
It's not
not
a
a radio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought
It
I
just
heard
started-
radio.
It started whirring, and then we heard night cycle ended.
maybe
It
that's
didn't
the-
come from the machine; it came from outside.
Ah, okay.
Maybe that's
when that was going on, I thought it was coming from
Maybe
that
that's
little machine.
maybe that's the control they have for the night cycle.
Let's play with it.
Ah, okay. So
On,
they
off,
use
on,
it to
off.
artificially start the night. Okay.
You want to play daytime, nighttime?
Daytime.
No time.
I like that.
Okay, so everyone's all together. You've grabbed all your gear. You've got all your stuff together. The data slate's downloaded. Leary's got the kill glyph currently, just for reference of where it is. What do you do?
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Who has
How-
something that they can attempt to torch stuff with?
I'm guessing at least one of these guys have a lighter on them.
Maybe
No,
ask someone.
they've been searched, so they do not.
Damn it. Okay.
Maybe
Otherwise-
ask someone who smokes.
I ain't got a low stick.
So
You've got
As
low
I
sticks.
start
Do
walking
you know how
down
to
the hallway
overload?
towards the
One
mysterious
of
door
the
you're talking about.
las packs.
Hang on
Oh.
for the rest of us. What?
Or
Just shoot the bed with the last pistol a few times.
Strip a bit of the live wiring and just put it against.
Or just
the
shoot
fucking
the bed with the las pistol a few times.
That works as well.
We need to
Or
accelerate.
Leary smokes.
I do smoke, so
Yep.
you can use mine. Just very quickly, we are very convinced that the narcos are here because they've discovered our location. They could just be gangers who've seen us as new people in town with money and want to rob us.
With a way to control the night cycle.
Okay, maybe fair enough.
I think no, it's too
Could
much.
be a coincidence.
And
No.
with if they've got any kind of thrones on them, whether they're normal or not, that's
You know what I think it
that's a
is?
currency they
From
don't
out
really
in the
have.
hallway.
What?
What was the name of Mr. Scowly Face that was stood next to the warden? That dude. He didn't like me.
I don't think I liked any of us, to be honest.
Was that the enforcer that didn't take a liking to you?
I want-
But still,
No,
if
the
they,
one who didn't like me asking his name.
I want to
My
interrogate
guess
the
it was
degenerates that
him.
run
I had a
this place.
feeling he tried to kill me.
the other thing is that he must have spoken to the hostel owner, because otherwise how would they know which rooms we're in?
Okay, so
We've kept that pretty quiet.
I hand you my lighter.
Yep. We ready?
I'm the fucking
Ready?
corridor.
Ready as we're gonna be.
Once we're torching the place,
Yeah.
we go straight past the elevator to where the
We need to
stairs are.
Anyone got any accelerant? Like any hooch or surgical spirit or?
Nope.
No.
Not that would be suitable for setting things on fire.
It's not going to burn great then. Well, I'll try and burn the place best I can.
I'm pretty sure that these mattresses aren't going to be fire resistant and that's code.
I'll try and set fire to some like curtains and the the edges of the bed, and
Oh yeah.
just it won't be a real
Multiple
blazing inferno
fires.
straight away, but
You
yeah.
can see it starting to take hold.
Cheers.
Okay. So once all that's done and we've all stepped out of the room, I'm gonna go slightly ahead and then start leading people down the corridor to where past the elevator to where the big bolted door is.
I'm going to stop near the intersection near where the elevator is to make sure everyone goes past. So that way I've covered that
Radar.
way as well.
What do you mean
Radar.
by the big bolted door?
Well, do you remember when we were going down looking for a set of stairs, and then we started finding all the doors had the same number? Then there was that big fucking metal door.
Yeah, because obviously we started the elevator and then they kind of went round like this back to the elevator again.
Yeah, that's true. So
Another doodle!
I like doodles.
I like doodles.
We're going to find a big bolted door, doodah.
Yeah, because there was
doodah.
that big ass
Doodle,
fucking
doodle.
bolt metal, proper fucking heavy duty door that we found, and then when we went further along was where we found the stairs with the camera. And this is why I was thinking, if we're already fleeing this place semi-tactically, we might as well have a look at the stairs. Stairs.
But I still think setting fire to our room's a good move.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not arguing that at all.
Same.
Besides, it will throw fucking some chaos into the mix.
Although,
Not that kind of chaos.
although I want to
Oh.
take care of the two degenerates downstairs on the front desk. They know stuff.
You really want to kill them, don't you?
Yeah, I haven't trusted them since we got here.
Yeah, no. Do you not remember? Begone thought.
If we can't get into the stairs, the only way we're going to be able to go down is the elevator, and the elevator has a camera, which means they'll be able to see who exactly we are and know we're not dead.
Didn't you say the stairs had camera as
Take
well?
out the camera then.
Oh yeah, we
You can very easily dismantle a camera without breaking it, or with breaking it.
yeah. The other thing is we don't know if they can drop the elevator.
Alright, so these are where our rooms are. That's where the elevator is. We had this seemingly normal corridor of some rooms.
Seemingly.
Was that not the corridor that had like nothing on it?
No, that's this one.
That's that one, right? Okay.
So yeah, so I
Yeah,
put
so I
nothing
remember
on
I was
it.
on the last
Then
side.
there was stairs, and then this one that was like 776.
Was that the one where the killings are taking place in?
So
No, that was
Killings
back here
were
where
on
ours
this
were.
side.
Okay, yeah.
So these were our
It was
rooms.
probably this one
Yeah.
because we were in the first room when it happened.
Yeah.
So the killings would have been there. Then we slept there, and then we were attacked there.
Actually, so we this killings happened here and then in this room.
Right.
Okay.
We slept here and then
Right.
we're in this room.
Other way around.
Yeah. In fact, the other reason we're going to come past this way and go
You're
round
gonna see
the
there's nothing.
yeah. When we get to there, because I know Lyri knows what we're looking for.
Yeah.
I'm going to get her to point it out to someone to see if they can open up one of those doors. Maybe see if there's anything with that.
Okay.
Since
Point
they're
it out.
covered.
Okay, so we get to where the elevator is. Okay, the lift is not there currently.
It's fine. We'll head past, and then you'll wait at the corner so everyone else goes past and we
Yeah,
go.
no, yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And then you get to like a long corridor where had rooms were, but there is no paintings on the wall and no doors at all the way down.
Okay, so when we get to about where Lyri mentioned that there was a door that's been covered over, I'm going to get her to point it out to one of the
So
others.
she puts her hand up against it, and then like where she is, she like runs it up there, and then she like goes like that and goes, "You have to feel it." It's almost like somebody has wallpapered over the door frame.
Anyone got a knife?
Ooh.
As I point to the thing. Go on.
I've got a chain blade.
So I pull out my knife because there was
Okay,
no one I
can you
have.
give me an awareness plus 40, basically,
Ooh.
so you can like
See where to cut.
see where the door is.
While he's cutting, does someone else want to rig
Yeah,
up?
we'll cut.
Yes, I
Yeah.
passed by
Yeah, he's done.
3 degrees basically.
Pull out my gun.
I pull up my
Yeah,
piece.
so I passed by 3 degrees. So it's like,
So he
Not a
almost
bad job.
perfectly cuts out like the door. What you can see here is this so the doors you've had before, like wooden doors. These ones look more like doors at the time. It's a metal framed door with a keypad. These are one of those ones where it's not a keypad and the door goes, it's a keypad and the door slides away.
There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms
To a corridor.
Yeah.
There's 8 rooms to a corridor.
8. There were 8 rooms to one corridor. Well, on our corridor, so there could be 7 more doors here. Did you want to have a look to see if you could find them?
Do you want to try and open this door?
Do we want this one open?
Let's work on it.
Yes.
Yeah, give it a go.
I will have a quick feel around, see if I can feel multiple doors or if this is the only one.
I'm guessing no pluses.
On this, you've not used this security system
Cool,
before.
cool.
I'm going to also look for the doors.
Oh! Boy!
Yes, that was the password.
1.
Out of the score of 58.
Licks his finger. Oh, there we go.
So that's 6 degrees.
Who says their password is guessed?
Seriously?
Oh,
No, no.
Basically,
4-0, seriously?
so what you do is you pull the top of the thing open, and then as you're about to do it, you look at it, and then you look about how well dented the numbers are, and then you
Yeah.
just press those numbers.
Up, down,
That's my
left,
way,
right,
isn't
left,
Oh,
right,
it's a series of
B, A.
numbers,
Yeah.
and the door, like you hear like it go green, and then there's a button to open it, and you hear the shh at the door.
That was easy.
Well, was there any pluses to the awareness, by the way?
Oh yeah. Because you're like feeling along. You know what you're feeling for is plus 14.
Oh yeah, I definitely pass.
How can you look?
Okay, so basically you go because this room is like dead in the middle. You go right and you go left, and you both feel like the frame of another door. So as you literally touch the other door, because you three are in there, like you're both facing one way, you're in the middle. You hear the shh of the door opening because it's quite loud.
So I sort of look back.
It's,
Another one.
And another one here.
You're jaded.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You both roll me a fear test. If you're
Well,
looking in the room.
It is a
Well,
mundane.
because
I take it it's a mundane horror then.
It is a mundane horror.
Okay.
is that a willpower roll?
Yeah, it's a flat willpower roll because fear tests how fear tests are, I'm
Have
afraid.
you got the map there?
Effectively.
I'm going to spend a fade.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom
Nom
nom
nom
nom
nom
nom nom nom
nom nom
nom
nom
nom.
nom nom.
Hang on.
Eat, bitch.
Because effectively, when we step
27,
if the
windows.
door's there, I've stepped past and I'm keeping an eye with the shotgun down that way.
So we've now.
Now he passes.
You always preferably need to have someone watching each
so
way.
what's weird, right, is so all the other doors have been on the outside.
And
This
these are the
door is
only
on the
ones.
inside.
Ah.
That's why it's weird. Okay, right, so what happened? Did you
Pass
fail?
by 1 degree after.
Nom nom nomming.
Fate.
I'm not in a minute. So, okay, so you pass. What happens is you step in the room, right?
Yeah.
To have a so you're looking in the room. This room is pitch black.
Uh-huh.
You're glancing through the room. What looks like rotten, skeletal forms of people are all in this room. Some are like holding each other in horror.
Glad I got my breather on.
But the reason what I'm saying is you've got like a sealed room that's had dead bodies in, and the smell and the sight is horrific.
This is disgusting.
You're still looking down the thing, but you feel like the smell start to waft toward you.
Oh, well,
Given-
it's that like really pungent
What happened here?
waft.
Given my medical background, have I got an idea of what that is?
I'm going to go with yes.
I think we all. I think having grown up in the Imperium, we'd all know the smell of rotting flesh.
Okay, so basically you two are looking in the room because you've had the door open. Your natural curiosity, you would look and see what the noise was. I sometimes do, and you can just see what this is. This room is the same size as all of the other rooms, right? There are about 60 bodies in here. So that's you two. So you two are a bit further down. You found another door. You've had the both of them like, oh my god, as they're looking in this room.
I'm gonna try and ignore that and uncover this doorway with my knife again.
Reminds me of Professor Ship
I'm
inside.
waiting here
Only,
Yeah.
so that I can point to him.
there's only death in there.
So bodies. Is there anything?
I don't know.
Is there anything that would be relevant, or is it just bodies?
All I see is.
I don't know. They've been there for a while.
Nothing defining. No.
Okay, so
You'd have to investigate.
give me an awareness check plus 30 because you two are looking in the room currently.
No, I'm going to fake that.
Yeah, that's 2 for me. I'm number.
Oh, it's Christmas in here.
No, didn't.
Slightly
better, but not better enough.
Oh, thank you.
Is that even with a plus 30?
Sorry, 2 degrees.
I've been giving out halves, so that's your 2 nom noms.
Okay. Hang on,
Is
I've
that
got
even with a plus
distracted
30?
eating.
Oh, plus
You had plus 30. Is that
plus
even
30.
more?
I rolled 84.
Oh, fucking
Oh.
hell.
So yeah, I don't have that
Yeah.
much perception.
So 64 score, and I rolled 20.
Although I'm not sure, I'm still
that's
shocked by
5
this
degrees.
death, but I'm not.
Okay. So you look at it in like in a clinical sort of way. These people, you can see like older figures holding younger figures. You can see people like that. There was like slumped against the wall, the scratch mark going down. Their hands still against the scratch mark.
Wonderful.
Now you've got like sort of the back of the door. You see there's a lot of people by the door or where the window is in normal rooms. There's like nothing over them.
Right.
It's almost like these people were in a moment of anguish when they all died.
Either gassed or suffocated.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's for you most logical conclusion. Drugs, gas, something put in the room. So you have a 5 with yours, didn't you? So you're looking around because you suddenly gone gas, and then you've gone, how would they put gas in this room?
And I'm looking for like vents around.
Yes. So you can see that there are 2 vents. So say the room that I've got here. Can you hold this up for me a second, Lizzie? Right. So there is a vent here, here, and here, but there's no bathroom in this room.
Right.
So they're in strategic corners. They are closed currently, the vents.
So it's closed vent, I'm guessing gassing.
What's going on in this place?
So yeah, just what you hear, you're like,
I have a feeling if they've covered all the doors, whatever's going on in those rooms is probably the same thing across the board. I think we need to go to the next corridor over.
so you've just cut open another door.
Yeah, I just cut open and finished tearing off the wallpaper. It's like,
It's another metal door with a keypad.
On the way.
is it? I was like, oh.
So,
Goodies in there.
just for record for simultaneousness, you've gone, this is gas, right? Carpath has just uncovered a door, and Alice has just gone, I think this is all the same in every room. And Carpath's like, oh, I just uncovered
Yeah, just uncover the door.
I think it'd be worth knowing as much as we can.
Okay, I'm going to step another few feet down so that I'm still ahead of anyone else, so that I can keep an eye.
And you're pointing at the door, waiting. Point. Okay, so you're going to come back. Are you opening the other door, or are you going to do something
Opening
else?
the other door.
So roll me a security plus 30.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know much about security.
We've
Oh, it
broken
works.
one now.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Basically, in my head, I'm there going, "Come on, lassie!"
plus 40. So
As I'm like,
Are you?
100 or something.
Have you come to?
please come to the door you're at that you've
Yeah.
uncovered.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stay here. Watch out. What's going to be in the room? It's going to be great. I'm so
6 degrees of success.
I'm feeling so confident about
Okay,
this.
so you can look at it and go, I wonder if it's the same password. And then you go, hang on, instead of being a 1 at the end, I'm going to put 2. Boom!
While they're doing that, I'm actually going to go all the way up to the end and look around the corner to see if there's anything that way.
As in the end by the elevator or the end near...
This end, because I was ahead of everyone else, so
Fine, okay.
I'm actually going to have a look around, see if I can see anything.
Okay, I'll tell you in just 1 second.
Yeah,
So you open this door, and this one, you have one horrifically mutated thing in the middle. Roll me a fear check.
Oh.
And you.
Oh!
I don't want to run away again.
Do I get any bonus because of raising horrific in the last
Screw it.
No.
No.
So you kind of horror.
Eat another
Recoil. How much you fell by though?
4 points.
4
Damn it!
points. Yeah, that's that's essentially 1 degree.
2 degrees of failure.
Oh.
They both fail.
At least I only
get
slightly failed.
Cassius, can you bring up me up fear conditions, please?
I can.
I'm not doing well with
We're
mutations.
having a team effort here.
See, it was the mutated things last time, and now it's mutated things again. I'm gonna have a thing for mutated
I was a
people.
fail by fear.
Fear.
We need to be talking
Still
to
a
people
fail,
at the
I'm
front
afraid.
desk. Say no
No, it's fine.
things.
That's not.
But not as horrific a fail.
I'll just do it the easy way.
So I will explain the scene to you while Cassius is just quickly looking that off me. I
Okay.
think it's like 2, 8, 9 or something. No, something like that. So what you've got in this room is there's one creature in the middle. It looks almost like a person, but it's horrifically mutated. So their mouth starts here and then goes down into their chest, and this huge maw in the middle. And then what you can see around them is bits of bodies that this thing has eaten all around it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why it's a fear check.
Oh.
It's like that demon out of the original Doom.
So they both failed.
So,
And then they roll on the table and add their degrees of
yeah, so
failure.
plus 10 for every deg of
so you,
fail.
So you roll a d100 and add 10.
Okay.
And you roll a d100 and add 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Balls!
What have you got?
Oh, you rolled. Did you roll worse than me? No, I rolled worse than you.
So what
So
have you got?
what's your scores?
92.
72.
Let's start with the 72. The character is frozen by terror. He can take no actions until he recovers himself. After snapping out of it, he makes all tests with a -10 penalty for the rest of the encounter. And you had 92, is it?
Yep.
Panic grips the character. He must flee the
The
source of
same
his
as
fear.
last time.
If able, as fast as he can, and if prevented from doing so, can only take half actions and -20 to all tests. Once away from the danger, must
Yeah,
snap
I
out
do.
of it.
Because that would be the nearest place. I go around the corner.
Because our room's a little bit on fire.
So
That's very true.
what you've got, because you've got
Not very
so
on
Alice is here currently, and then you've got Harris is here. So this is the second door, and then you've got Carpath and Xerxes, and then Andronich is like overwatching this way.
Xerxes, he has stopped responding.
So we haven't got.
So he's so just do this simultaneously. Just 1 second. So you were like,
Xerxes.exe has stopped responding.
it's just staring into the room and not saying anything. You're like, nope, fuck this.
Yeah, it's
you
like,
run,
fuck.
and he's gonna run into you.
Whoa! What's happening?
It's like, I just keep trying to keep on
I'm going
running.
to try and grapple.
Yeah,
That's fine.
grab him.
Clothesline the bitch!
Is it a opponent strength check?
Yeah.
Do I take any minuses on any checks because I'm fleeing?
-10.
You're at -20 to everything.
Oh, -20
Oh,
to
minus
everything.
20. Yeah. Cool. This is going to
That's
be
how
great.
I managed to grab you last time.
Because you're being a little
Ooh.
bitch.
Oh man, I failed my strength check by 2 degrees.
I passed by a degree.
A degree.
A degree.
Oh,
Yeah.
so yeah, you're still going to slip past me then.
Okay,
Yeah.
Whoa!
so you run past.
Yep.
No, I'm just going to let him run because he's just going to run all the way round and back into us again.
Okay,
so
so you
it's
run
Or
round.
to the left.
The lift is not there. So you can stand there and start pressing the button loads. Or you keep running.
I'm probably just gonna keep going until I'm around this corner because obviously that's the furthest point away that I can think of. So
So you run off around the corner.
yeah, and pretty much just like back up against the walls, like.
Okay, so the two of them have run away from whatever's here, and neither of them have stated anything about this room.
Oh yeah, he still stood in fear, just staring at it.
How does insanity work again?
No, I think taking
You
time.
don't gain insanity.
Don't you get it? Yeah.
I
So-
said only certain levels of encounters you gain, and that one you have to fail by a certain number of 3 degrees or more to get
3 degrees or
insanity.
more. Yeah, that was it.
And then certain situations I impose insanity on.
Yeah,
people
no, that's
for
why I was
failure.
checking if it was like
unnatural horrors.
Yeah. Mutants sadly come under unnatural horrors.
Nope, that's fine.
But this one, there was no insanity for fail, so. But you didn't fail by 3 degrees or more.
No, that's fine. That's what I was checking.
So, because I was stood there,
Yeah.
looking this way, waiting for him
Could
to
you
come
just
and
check
cut
something
this
for me,
open.
please? Sorry.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to look.
Strong-minded.
Sorry, I was about to say something to.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
fine. I'm listening.
Yeah. So
Excuse me.
I'm going to turn my head and look at you and go, "You got a knife?"
No.
See, I'll handle one as Leary, and then you go.
I
I
can't.
actually
use
don't have a knife.
I got a chain
I
blade.
thought you brought them down with
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
I got- yeah,
I have a pair of knuckle dusters
Uh,
and a chain
yes,
sword.
that's right.
I've
Yeah,
got a
I
chain
took
blade,
the
so
knife.
it's
You
a
took the
shorter-
knuckle dusters.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a shorter
Yeah.
chain sword.
And the other thing is I don't want to use a chain sword on these doors because they're fucking loud.
Alright, I'm playing Leary. What's 100 Inches code names? I don't know everyone's code names. I should have written them down.
Paul Burke.
A whole back.
Oh look, where did? What's your name? Gabriel
Gabriel.
go?
Gabriel ran that way towards the lift. I tried to. I'll go after.
Yeah, as I say, he's still within your eyesight.
I'll go after him.
Strong-minded, you can re-roll failed willpower tests to resist any psychic powers that affect the mind.
Oh, okay, just psychic powers.
Yeah.
Okay, once you're a bit fixed fit. Right, so I'm going to go after him.
Just
Gabriel.
No, oh yeah. I don't. I don't respond. But as you go further down the corridor, you hear heavy breathing.
Harris.
Well, panicked breathing, I
What's
suppose
your
is the best way to put it.
I wouldn't see your name aloud.
Mary.
Mary, could you?
Mary.
Mary. Sorry. Could you check what's wrong with Zero?
Okay.
Because you're just there like.
0.exe not
Yeah,
responding.
I was just waiting for someone to put this. So I was like,
I'll do it while you do that.
yeah, but you hadn't come yet, so I was waiting. So I was like, yeah, okay. Now I'm going to go have
You
a look.
see a blue
what's wrong
screen
with
in
him.
his eyes.
Okay.
No, I was spinning pinballs.
Yeah, so I'm going to walk up to him and go like that in front of his face.
So you just need to figure a way of like getting him to snap out of it.
Okay.
We always slap each other.
Medicinal slap.
So
By
I'm
my
gonna
fist be
step
healed.
in front of him, so I'm looking at him like.
No, I am the object of your violence. Okay.
I'm going to raise my hand to make it look like I'm about to slap him and then punch him in the gut.
Okay, roll me a willpower test.
Because if he's keeling over, he's no longer looking.
No.
Okay, so he's just there. So he knocks over, but he's just there like.
As the wind jet out my gut, that's brilliant.
Alas, the wind escapes my lungs.
I'm just going to grab his arm and pull him towards her because I tried. I can't fix it. Her turn.
So while that's all actually going on, do I see anything I want to?
Okay, so you're looking along the corridor. It's the same as it's ever been. You've got the 776s all the way along, and then the weird metal door in between all of it. There doesn't appear to be anything there, apart from where you are. The door that was for the stairs is open ajar.
Oh.
Staircase
That's fucking
door is
awesome.
ajar. Okay, so from where you are, you see the staircase door is ajar. Andrew has gone to go get Carpath. You're trying to stub Xerxes out of it and just dragging
I
him
was
out.
dragging him towards.
Yeah. Lyria's cut open a third door. Okay. Right, so the door is ajar.
Okay, so I'm still peeking around the corner with the shotgun. So.
Waiting, watching. Okay. Are you going to do anything else? That's literally it.
For the time being, I'm going to keep an eye. Especially now I know that fucking door's open. I'm curious.
Okay. So Andrich, you've gone around the corner, gone here, and then you can see Carpath up against the wall. You turn.
Yeah, I literally just got my shotgun out, basically.
Gabriel, come here.
Get over here.
Over here.
Gabriel.
I'm gonna feel I'm gonna need to roll a willpower test in a second.
It depends if he's giving you a command or an intimidation check.
Or he could kick me in the nuts, you know.
I mean, it sounds like you want that to happen, so...
No. Well, you know, she's punched him in the gut.
Yeah?
So, you know, he might try and mix things up. Roundhouse kick.
Gabriel, get over here.
Okay, are you going to give like an intimidation check?
Not at first.
Okay. So he doesn't respond.
Yeah, I think I'll look in your direction, still panicked.
I saw it get over here.
We're being pursued. We have to move fast. Are you gonna come with me?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make some kind just some kind of noise that's not really comprehensible in any form.
Oh no, that's a fail.
Squeaker and McSqueaky.
Was it an intimidation check? How much did you fail by?
Yeah, 84 I got.
Okay. So he's supposed to listen to you, you're like...
I'm gonna cry.
In that case, I'll just slide down the wall, you know, to sort of kneel there.
It's safe here.
I will take an Imperial Creed common law check
Yeah?
to try and remember some comforting prayer.
Okay. Plus 20.
Rewrite. I'm going to fake that.
Okay.
Oh.
That's one for
8
me.
points
I'll
short.
do it.
No.
You can't remember.
I take it I can't re-roll a willpower test from that.
Someone needs to do something to give you the opportunity to snap out of
Shit.
it. So.
Or he can also try when he is away from the source of the sphere.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, because I'm
Okay.
So I'm away from
now
them.
that he's sufficiently away from the source of the sphere that he doesn't need to run.
He is running
Just
like
flat willpower, or is there any
It's
bonuses?
still a flat, I'm afraid.
No.
Fate it. Fucking fate it.
It's my last one.
Fucking fate it.
Oh, fine.
2 for me.
Eat my fate.
I will
We are
You will not get any more.
Anywhere if you don't succeed.
He fails.
Thank you.
Now I really succeeded. So that's 4 degrees. Yeah, 4
Okay.
degrees.
So literally you're
Come
just
on,
like,
Gabriel.
come on Gabriel, and then he's like, okay.
Yes. Okay.
What was it? Tell me.
No, mutated. I think. You know, bodies eaten.
Okay, cover my 6. Let's go.
Okay. You know, with that, I'll stand up. It's like.
And then you go
And then
back this way.
Yeah, I'll be following. You know, be sort of following him, but I'm keeping an eye behind us. You know,
What's taking so long? When you get out of this damned place?
Hang on. Okay, so you've dragged Xerxes along to Alice.
Yeah, as we're walking, I'm going to turn to him and go, you know, you're really dishonouring your people by being afraid. Technology isn't afraid of anything, so why are you?
I'll let you roll a willpower for that. Flat.
For that sick burn.
And it snaps him out of it.
Wait, sorry. We just need.
But then he might come back that
2 degrees.
that fear is a logical response to some things.
But it's still a logical response, which means he snaps out of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right, so you've snapped out of it and she's dragging you along. What do you do?
What did you say?
Enough. As we probably get to about here. Can you open this one?
Yes, I can open this one, but I'm not looking.
Okay, so for bonus,
He's going to open it like
having
this.
the doors is
30.
30.
Just so
Is that
you're all
including my
aware.
minus 10?
Sorry.
Is that including my minus 10?
You're not minus 10 anymore, it's fine.
Okay, cool. So plus 30. Cool.
Just so you're all aware, the stairway door is open.
We'll be informed soon. We'll be there.
Yum,
Plus-
yum, yum,
If it's plus
yum.
30, then I don't get that one.
Yum, yum.
Jammed.
We do.
I got 3.
Is that all your fate now? Or?
No.
No.
I
Oh.
have one left.
That's better.
Okay, so you open the third door. That's it. Okay. So you open the door and deliberately never looked at it. You're standing right next to me. You're looking at the door. Can you roll me a fear test, please?
I probably won't make it as obvious as, but more like a look.
While I'm looking around the corner, I crouch down on one knee.
Okay.
I pass.
Whoa!
3 degrees.
Okay.
No, technically that would be 4 degrees.
Okay, so the smell that opens this room is similar to barbecue, as you have scorched bodies all in here. You've got there's nothing really in this room. There are grates underneath the floor, metal grating all along, and everything in this room is scorched.
Yeah, I'm
they were
going to be
burnt alive.
smelling that at the very least.
Oh yeah.
It's quite close to you. And as the two of you come around the corridor, you see that these guys are near, this.
Yeah,
corner.
I'm intentionally trying not to look in the room. I'm just going to look anywhere but the rooms as we go past
and
them.
I'm going to say, seems like they were burnt alive.
Can I...
Wonderful.
With the smell, obviously, that I'm smelling there, and I'm aware they're opening things for the bodies at this point, can I make a logic roll based on the smell to smell how old that burnt... Because you've got old burnt smell, which is almost...
Fermented.
Yeah. Can I attempt a logic to see if I can have a guess as to how old that burnt smell is?
Well, you might even tell with the Medicaid, again, the state of decomposition of the remains.
Not looking in.
Yeah, this is only on smell.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't. That's 5 degrees of failure.
So all
I
of
have no
you
clue.
are
It's
by
burnt.
the third room on this corner now.
Yeah, I just realised you're jaded, so you would have been able to
So
look in the
which
room and
rooms
go,
have we-
"Ugh."
This one. This is the third room we've just opened. So we've opened this one, and this one. So yeah, so you're there, and then you've got a room between you and Curly.
Oh, the smells in this corridor. Oh.
Yep. So the smells in this corridor as you
They're
walk past.
funky.
So you can have a glance at the rooms
Yeah,
you go
I'll-
past. So you can see the burned bodies.
All dead.
Again, it looks like various states of... Well, it sounds like various states of testing. What I'd probably suggest is rather than looking at everyone individually, which we're not going to get a lot from, if we find anywhere that has records, we might get a record of everything.
Let's go to the front desk.
I don't think they'll have records of this at the front desk, especially if there's 5 floors below.
They'll know who's
Ground
coming in and
level.
out of the building.
You want to know my idea? I guess they were testing, like you said, but by the smells, it's been a while. Those doors have been, covered over. So I think that they enjoying themselves, placing them in the room, locking them in there, and seeing how long they survived.
Could be the people that are disappearing at night.
Oh, it's been way too long for that.
So what was your idea for finding out the records?
No, my idea was about the rooms, not the records.
Oh, so it's hypothesis rather than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what I think we should move along the corridor, have a look at that big heavy duty door before moving onto the stairs, and then go from there.
Shouldn't someone make sure that the stairs don't just shut and lock?
Well volunteered, can't pass.
If they are the stairs,
Jam
Gabriel.
something in the
No,
wall.
Gabriel.
Well volunteered, Gabriel.
Everyone gets one.
Okay, I'll move
yeah.
up to the stairs while you guys have a look at the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me at the stairs with you?
Yeah, probably best to have someone back up.
If there's a fire extinguisher are meant as door stops. I'll use one of them.
Okay.
So the two of you walk up to where the stairs are, or move up to where the
Yeah.
stairs are.
So
Yeah, because right now I don't want to stay near here, so I'm at stairs. I'll go to your stairs.
tactically advanced.
Technically mosey up, yeah. Okay, of course. So you get to the door, and then
as we go past the metal door, I'll gesture at it for everyone else.
okay, and you get downstairs. So where you're standing, you can look down. So you give me an awareness plus 30.
Okay.
Sorry, my voice went in there.
Is there enough room for 2 of us to look in?
So yeah, so if you have one here and then one basically right in front of it, you can.
I
yeah.
make sure that our chem lamps are turned off, just in case there is anyone, so that they don't see light.
It's
Surprisingly.
back to
Oh, yes,
So
it's daytime.
Oh, back to never mind. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so plus 30, did you say? No.
I'm going to spend my first fate point of the day.
Yeah,
I
I'm
pass.
gonna stack these up. I'm gonna eat these later.
1. It's not quite enough for 2 degrees, but it's still at least 1 degree of success.
Nice.
2 degrees success.
Yeah, it's plus 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't have awareness, so it's plus 10.
Okay. So looking down, you can see some rusted metal-looking stairs going down. There are like a window in between each floor as you're going there. Looking there from where you are, going up has been blocked off. Like there's like a bunch of boards and other stuff in front of it, so you can't go up the stairs. You can only go down. Okay.
No way.
The three of you have gone along. So this is the corridor where all the rooms say 776, 776, 776. And there's like a large metal reinforced door here.
Well, while you're dealing with
The
that,
regular doors, are they just regular doors?
It's regular doors.
while you're dealing with that, can you try and boot a door down so we can see what's
Just
inside?
what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
So boot a door down.
Very quickly, can you tell me which door? So you've got the main door in the middle, and then you have 4 either side. So it's really weird. There's like 9 rooms in this corridor.
I'm going to find a door. I'm going to give it a little tap. Make sure it's not like a reinforced crack house door. And then I'm going to try and kick it open.
So which one though?
Hang on.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
That one.
Okay.
That one?
Yeah, no, that one.
That
This
one.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
One next
I
to the
quick,
central
I
door.
boot to the door.
I'm going to see what's behind door number 1.
Yeah, it's going to be like tap, 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 tap. Okay, yeah, that's not a concrete wall. And try and give it a good old kick. 08.
Yeah.
Smash.
Okay, so you hear the smash echo because it's smashing a window.
The name of the Emperor, open.
Bam! Okay, so inside you see the room that's laid out in the exact same design as all of the other rooms that you've seen. But in this one, there seems like a number of differences. Give me a plus 30 awareness check.
Spot.
Yes,
Yes, you're going
difference.
in after
14. So that'll be a minus.
So with a plus 30 on your...
my perception is 40, so my perception is 70.
Fucking, that's like 6 degrees.
Yeah, 6 degrees of success.
7.
Okay, so you
I rolled a
smash
7.
open this door. So looking around, there are 4 cameras in here, but currently none of the lights are on. On the bed is what looks like thick reinforced chains above where both of the headboards are, and then the stuff attached to where by the foot of the bed. Both beds have been almost like they've got steel bars and they're reinforced to the ground. The beds have not been made. There's just a mattress with very obvious blood and gore staining on them. There's no furniture in this room apart from there's like a side part,
Purge.
and then there's a series.
Surge.
There's a series on one side of what looks like torturing tools.
I know torture
Yeah,
implements.
I know you did. So yeah, on one side.
I recognise that anywhere. You know, the Gorafire 5000.
Oh, incredible.
Maybe we should check the other ones to see if there's anyone still attached.
Yeah, let's do the other doors.
Okay, hang on. So you've gone to the security reinforced door.
Yep.
Before you do it, this one has a 1 password check. This one's much more than the other ones. If you fail this check, you will either automatically look or another security protocol will go off, but you're not sure what yet.
Also known as don't fuck it up.
Gabriel,
Yeah, you're still here. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm going to need an assist on this one.
I'll tap you on the shoulder and sort of indicate effectively I've got this.
On the way.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, do.
I'm gonna keep looking down back across that corridor as well, just like
Yeah.
sort of just make sure there's nothing coming, obviously.
Okay, so you just glance around this room, and then he's gone. Okay, I need assistance. You've gone up. So have you got security?
No, I've got tech use.
I thought you had security.
No, unfortunately, that's the only one I don't have.
Does anyone else have security?
No.
Nope.
Never mind. I wouldn't have needed Gabriel in.
Yeah, but you wouldn't necessarily have known. It probably would have been logical to call him over either way.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like,
Yes.
Gabriel,
Sorry.
are you good with crypto locks?
no. I want to learn though.
Right. Wonderful.
If you can't help him, you can help us.
Still plus 30?
No.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a security door, unlike the other ones with a reinforced.
Alright.
It is a flat
Don't
roll.
go into the room. Just open the door. There are cameras.
How many fate points have you got?
Ah,
I think I'm going
cool.
with my
Probably
last.
remoted in some way.
Yeah, you're on your last fate point.
You can do it.
Oh boy!
Nice.
2 degrees of success.
Nice.
Does the black counts as one as well, does it?
Yeah, for every 10 under what you actually need is an additional degree.
So 3. Okay. So it's a little bit of time. Basically, you have to like put in a series of key sequences in. It'll take you a little bit of time to do this because it's a crypto.
Oh, yeah.
So you're just standing behind, like waiting. Okay.
Oh no. They
I told him to start helping. I had said, open the doors, don't go in them. There's cameras.
So I'm going to go to the next.
This way. You can go that way.
Oh, okay. So I'll go to basically kick open this door.
Get down the door.
Okay, and then you guys are basically. I've none of them 1 to 8 for my reference. So you're going to do basically door number 3. So you guys go first. Kick in the door.
Holy shit! Number wang.
Okay, so you
Wait till the number
you
wang
kick
there.
the door so expertly it splinters like into pieces. Shrapnel and go in there.
I didn't know we were in a John Woo film.
Okay.
How many references have we
Right,
made to this?
and then before I describe the room, kicking your door.
Yep.
Simultaneous.
Do I get any
Fail
bonuses for
kicking
having
in your door.
athletics? Because it's a strength check.
Yes, you can have a +10.
Yay!
Like it up.
No.
He succeeds.
I succeed by
Okay.
2 degrees.
I want to see
Bang.
the duality of man.
It's like boff, not looking in.
So, break into room number 3, and inside there are 5 people, and they are dressed in low Hive welder coats, the red coats. They are all dead. They're on a series of what looks like minor decomposition. That's when they've still got skin.
Yeah.
And then they've got like marks on them, like probably from gunshots, enough that you can identify gunshots on them. And they've got some gear in here which is a bit higher than Hive welders. You had 2 very close to where the door got splintered across. 1 and 2 in the back, and then 1 in a corner.
Remember, kids, be honest.
So I'm going to look at where the cameras were in the other room to see if there's cameras in this one.
Yes, they are. There are no lights on.
Okay. Are the 2 that are closer to the door covered by the cameras?
Yes.
Alright. Because there'd now be some light coming in from the doorway, because we've now,
Yeah.
splintered open the door.
Okay, hang on. So you smash in the door.
Yep. I'm moving on to the next door to boot it down. I'm not going to.
Alright.
Smash next. Smash.
I'm doing as I was told.
I just said don't go in, not you can't look in.
Okay, yes.
I thought you said don't look.
And I said don't go in, there's cameras, you dumbass.
This is far more saying smash walk. Okay, so the roll for your next walk while you is the surveying the room.
Cool.
So what do you think? You've got these people in the room.
Right.
You jar your leg.
Yeah.
So they've been shot.
Some of them look like they've been shot. This is a cursory glance.
Okay, are there any guns lying around?
Give me an awareness check +30.
No.
Not a chance.
You can't really see very much.
I'm
apart from
clouded
some,
with rage.
some equipment that they've
The
got.
urge to purge.
So they said all 5 of them are wearing the coats that you are currently wearing.
Oh.
The red, low, Hive welder coats.
Oh.
That's relevant.
Professor, have you got any bandages?
I will have. I am covering stairs.
I'll come grab them.
I'm Leary. I'll grab them off you if that's okay. Okay, she can come up and then wait for you to gesture.
What I'll get her to do is I'll get her to keep an eye out while
That's
I
fine.
fish around in the thing, grab the bits out, hold them up, and then take position again.
That's fine, and then I'll give them to you.
Okay.
Try
Can
and
you
get
lift me
the
up? Can you lift me up?
So
Lift
this
you
is
up.
how long it's taking.
I'm going
Sorry.
to cover the camera with bandages.
Yes, I succeed. Pass by
So
1 degree.
It's been a dark room.
Bang.
All they'll see
Yes,
is dark. It
bang.
won't have changed.
Next door.
Yep.
Open all the doors.
I will
I
lift
thought
you
that
up.
she was getting the bandages for in case you break your fucking leg.
No. Oof.
Okay.
What would be
It's
flying?
fine. You're taking time.
Okay, yeah.
Not to worry about it. You can lift her
So
up.
I'm going to
Yeah, just give you a
wrap the
leg up.
bandage around the lens of the camera
Yeah.
and then go on to the next one. Wrap the bandage around the lens of the camera.
Yeah.
Because it's darkness.
Well,
The cameras are used to the darkness. So it being covered in something and being darkness isn't going to change what they see.
No, that's
as
fine.
long as they don't have night vision modes.
it's not an immediate thought, and to be honest, the logic behind
Totally
moving
logical,
cameras is
absolutely.
I know, the logic makes
So
sense.
it takes you some time, but you go for the 4. That's fine.
I'm going to look for. Well,
You're helping me at the moment.
Okay, so you cover all 4 cameras. You're hearing a series of smashes along the corridor.
Smash! Ow! Smash! Ow!
we're taking too long.
2 more this way.
Okay.
We're taking too long.
Well, by the looks of things, this could be one of the squads that was sent down here before us, so it's good to know where they are.
Are you going to start searching the body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to start looking for, identifying
searching.
markers.
Yeah, search pockets.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're doing it, all of their coats have already been undone,
They've already been looted.
and you kind of look through, and there's some of them have got a normal throne on them, like some of the food rationing things.
Any identifying marks on their decayed corpses, like obvious tattoos, bionic augmentations, even heavy piercings.
There are a few on each of them. I'm going to go this as just some generic markings.
nothing-
I'm going to write them down.
Nothing
by
really.
DSA.
I was thinking of anything really distinctive or
My word,
linked
this
up
one's
to a
got
gang,
a
maybe, but yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so roll me for one more door.
It's just a murder hotel.
Yes.
Okay, so you're smashing
That's
this door.
like 3 degrees.
So
Sorry.
as you smash in that door and you've done that, you hear this sound, which is a beeping noise, and then like a decompressing, and then a door opening, like a heavy metal door.
I take it it's coming from.
Yeah. So where you are, this door opens.
Just like bang.
Yeah. Do you switch where you are, like switch where your guns?
No, I'm still keeping an eye out both ways because I'm
But
aware they're fucking around with the heavy duty door. I'm assuming.
Yes. To be fair, where you are, you've got an Overwatch. So.
Because unfortunately I don't because I'm looking that way and down the stairs.
Yeah.
But it's more a case of any sounds that are coming that way. I'm fairly sure the fucking 5 of them have it. If they don't, I don't trust them anymore.
Okay, so what you do is you open there, and what looks like is a small elevator. There you go. And then there are a series of buttons, but there is also what looks like a scan pad. So there's a scan pad for something. So like we've got our cognomens. It's like that. There's something scanned to make the elevator operate. Or you could try and hack into this to make it work, but it'll be every time.
Just let me downstairs.
That is point for me.
Okay, so let's happen simultaneously. So you've kicked in door number 7. This is open. You can see it's an elevator, and you guys have found these 5 people. Okay, so I'll go around. What are you two doing first?
Help me take the bandages down. We'll probably need them for the next room.
Okay.
So who's going to undo, lift, undo, and then on to the next one.
Number 2. Okay.
Back to reposition.
Okay. Alright, so technically, apart from Alice, you are still on comm, so you don't have to shout to each other. You can still communicate.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So you're standing by the elevator, so you can tell them it's an elevator.
It's an elevator.
Makes sense. It probably goes all the way down. We might be able to get down to the control room and then control the cameras.
Problem is, it's got a scan pad, so unless I want to hack it each time we try and activate it, it's going to be a bit of a nuisance.
They probably have a card at the front desk.
That'd be my guess.
We get it. You want to go to the front desk.
I don't want to go to the front desk.
I need to.
Kicking the last door.
Oh, there's one more.
So
Okay.
number 8.
Yes, I passed. I agree.
Bang! So,
Bang!
So you're right next to Alice now. You just kicked in the door and then you're just looking at her, like not looking in the room.
Yeah, it's like because it's the last one in the row.
No.
Look in the room.
No.
Yours
Don't
is the
you-
one with me.
You're gonna, it's gonna have a mutant in there, doesn't it?
No.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just gonna go. Hello, sir.
No, I think that's more your mind as it gets blown.
Oh no, Sludgy bastard!
As he smashes that door down, as I'm sort of looking over my shoulder to keep an eye down the corridor again, I say, "Don't think I didn't see you fuck up that other door."
Okay, so you look into the room.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
need to roll anything. So you look into this room. It looks seemingly like our rooms that we had without the bathrooms. There looks to be a couple, man and a woman, in a stage of decomposition, but it's not as bad as the room, and they're just holding each other on the bed, but dead.
Oh.
Titanic style.
So they like laid down, sort of
Holding each other, yeah.
Old
Yeah.
couple in Titanic style.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah. So it's just looking. It's like more dead.
Somehow, I'm really not surprised.
Any alive yet?
No. And in that case, I'm going to basically.
Says the guy who's not been fucking checking.
Yeah, but now I'm like, I'm going to start going back up, but like look in the room and sit. Other than if there's anything that stands out as like really, really bad, then it's like then I'll let them know.
Really good.
Or really good.
Be optimistic.
I'm going to have
In Dark
Lily,
Heresy.
who's going to go to this corner and overwatch down here.
Fair.
So she's gone here and she's going down this corridor to look down while you're there. Just because I'm going to do something.
Because there's no point, as far as I'm concerned, there's no point in me checking in there because it's just a dead couple.
Yeah, fair.
There's nothing that seems like I should go in there, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so you go to this one.
Yeah.
So you walk into this room, and then what you have all over the walls is loads and loads of posters just stuck all up everywhere.
I was there going, not more corruption points.
I was there going more corruption points.
Loads and loads of demon skins.
So what people have done is people have put out, they used to put out like missing posters and bits and pieces. Ones where you basically, these are the ones that low hivers don't do them. The enforcers make the posters and then put them up. This has just got hundreds of them all over the walls.
Creepy.
The troopy room.
I haven't got any red yarn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm actually just going to go on the radio. It's like, second room down to the end, covered in missing posters. Hundreds of them.
Ooh, useful.
What?
He's right near you.
I know.
Right, so you got to the next door that you've just put. So you've taken off the cameras, get to the next one.
Yeah.
You're going to get in, and I'm going to go. Door number 3 on this side, I think.
No,
had one
need
of
a
the previous
second
squads.
try at that.
Okay, so you go BAM!
Looted.
Oh, damn
Getting
it.
tired. From
Pre-looted, yes.
Yeah. Carrying this team.
legs tired.
Try again.
Your boot and legs tired.
Try left leg.
Yeah, 14.
Okay, so as you manage to boot in this door, you realise that the trouble you had is because there was a body right in the way of the doorway, and this time you've managed to open the door and move it out the way.
What state are they in?
These all look like very decomposed, but they all look either very young or very short. It's about 16 bodies in here.
Oh no.
This found the kitty winks.
I've seen enough. I'm going for the lift.
Nope, one more. There's only one left. This one, it looks like either very short people or children.
You hear over the comms.
16 of.
Let's be glad they're not still alive.
Oh, they're very long dead.
Let's be glad what else alive.
Yeah, last door kicked
Possible
in.
children, as I raise my voice slightly down towards you.
Boot.
Okay. Bam! Boom. So you boot in the last door. Alright, so inside this one, it's just a seeming empty bedroom. There is no people in here that you can see, no bodies, no
Torture equipment.
nothing.
Well, ours was a normal room, wasn't it? So why wouldn't this one be?
So what you're doing currently, Xerxes, is you've basically jammed it open because you've got it plugged in. Because once it closes, you have to rehack it. So that's why you're just standing there.
Mary, do you want me to send my server skeleton to room all the posts just so it's quicker for your cataloguing?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Which I did say which room it was. So
So the service scope's just gone, flown past you.
alright. Next room.
Number 6.
Yeah.
So you see why I've numbered them.
Yeah, so it's like step.
Okay. I don't know that you don't go in them, you just step in the doorway. And
That's
look.
what we're doing. We're standing in the doorway. Do we need
Yeah.
to go in? Nope. Okay,
Yeah, if
we're
anything
not.
seems to stand out or is unusual, then I'll go in. But obviously, it's like dead people covered in posters. Yeah.
So,
Dead people covered in posters, haven't you?
so number 6.
Yep.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Oh.
No!
Don't dead open inside.
Come on, I've got no more fate for this.
Sorry.
Please pass. Please
I'm
pass.
so
It's just-
happy.
No!
Oh, for fuck's
I'm
sake!
so happy.
How many degrees you fell by?
Oh.
That's an automatic insanity.
Give me the insanity points.
I
What does
think,
he see? What does he see?
I'm just going to check. 'Cause I think I'm right. It's 3 degrees of failure and more is an automatic insanity.
Well, isn't it the thing becoming used to horrors in like quick succession?
For
This
fuck's
is
sake!
something really-
It's the same levels of horror. So here's a mutation. So
For fuck's sake, Merlan.
No, it's fine. Dark Heresy that we didn't record. All the insanity points for me, and I was the Inquisitor in the end.
Yeah, that was probably a poor decision on our part.
Oh, okay. If a character fails a fear test in a combat situation, he rolls on the shock tail, adding +10 for each degree of failure. If a character fails a fear test in a non-combat situation, becomes unnerved and suffers -10 penalty to any skill or test that requires concentration.
Yeah.
I already knew that. I roll on the table anyway because I find it far more entertaining in narrative.
Last, while they remain in the vicinity of the source of fear, simply leaving and coming back didn't stop it. Whenever they fail by 3 or more degrees, 1d5 insanity.
Roll a d5.
That's even in narrative, I'm afraid.
Insanity.
Oh
Now,
god.
would you like to roll it, or would you like me to roll your
No,
insanity?
you roll it.
Oh,
I'm not gonna risk it.
5!
Really?
Yes!
Oh god.
Is that 10 now?
No, 6.
That's 6.
Oh.
I'm up to 6 insanity,
Okay,
5
how many
corruption,
degrees do you feel like?
4.
Let's roll on the table anyway. I find it far more. You can choose not to, you can just run away, but I
Nah,
find it far
screw
more
it.
entertaining.
74. So it's
Oh.
stuck in
Just
fear,
stare
I think.
Yeah, frozen in fear.
Okay, so you're just going to stare into the room. I'll describe what you see in the room.
Yeah, so I pretty much just let out an irk. It's
Okay.
like,
So on the other side, basically you have what appears to be a human being, but they've had all of their muscles on their back cut off and splayed, like where they look like an angel.
Blood eagle.
But like this like thin, and then you've got lighting behind it, so you can see all of the veins and arteries all through the skin, all the way across.
you know what, Carpath? You can have this one. That's fine. I don't think many people would, just go, oh, at that.
Okay.
Well, in real life, I don't think
so
any of
you're
us would
just
go.
looking at- So you have now looked through all of the things, and Carpath is just staring into door number 6, just like.
More insanity for everyone. Go on, look.
Yeah, Lyri's looking down and then looking down.
I'm going to do the same as I did.
Actually, Lyri's got it okay. Lyri actually only needs to look down that corridor. She doesn't need to look back unless she's got a reason to, like someone asked her for something.
Someone making a noise is enough that I think makes people look.
Oh, yeah. Lyri's the lucky one. She's only got one way to look. Bitch.
So I'm going to do the same like I did to him just before. I'm going to step up.
So you're going to go here, past Cersei's, and go up to him, yeah?
I'm going to step in front of him. Gonna make it look like I'm going to slap him in the face and punch him in the gut.
Bang! Roll me willpower test. Flat.
Nope. 3 degrees of failure, that is, basically.
Right, as I go, no, that tactic doesn't work. Well, I've tried it twice.
It's fine. I will just stare here until the end of time.
She's standing in front of
Leave
you.
me here.
Yeah, you're staring at me currently.
So, sort of hearing the gut punch and then sort of looking back. Do you need a hand?
Please.
All he does is go.
Okay. Do you want to just swap for a second?
Oh, I can't shoot shit.
It's just shout if someone comes.
Okay. As I stand in the doorway, like.
Okay. I walk over
Yeah.
and I fucking rifle butt him in the head.
I knew you were
that.
going to do
Yeah,
that.
I knew that was coming.
Is that one arm?
Yeah.
You still think your toughness will soak it. So.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to really fucking slug him to knock him out. But it's one of those things where I'm gonna probably give him a small bruise on the side of the head.
To be fair, I'm stood stock still, so it'd be easier for you to hit me
Yeah.
anyway. So.
Roll me willpower test.
So I literally just
Okay.
Try again. Because it stays flat, so.
Nope. You
Oh.
fucking dick. It's getting better. 2 degrees of failure.
Slowly.
He
It's like, poof.
jerks, but like he's still staring in the room.
Okay. I sling the shotgun, and I'm gonna sweep him onto the ground. I'm actually gonna knock him on his ass.
Yay!
Get the bastard.
Are there any pluses since he's completely effectively helpless?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'd imagine at least a plus
13,
20 or
14.
something.
It's not hard.
Yeah, 40. Yeah.
Okay, so you get smacked into the ground. So now you're not looking at your fear. So you
Right.
have plus 10 to your willpower.
That was a
Yay.
fairly heavy shock to the
No,
system.
I rolled worse.
You're 91 that time.
Oh,
I tried, man.
I'm brain dead at this point.
what would happen if you rolled 100 on the
What are you doing, Angela? Just very quickly.
I think,
spend time.
Yeah,
pretty much slip into
I
a
see all
coma.
this going on.
Thud.
I mean, there is just so much profane things going on here. Things are taking too long.
Okay, what are you doing? Where are you going? Okay.
And walk to the lift while flagellating myself.
Are you going to walk to the lift that Cersei is holding open? This lift?
No,
or the stairs?
the main lift. No, the main lift.
Sorry.
The
Okay,
one that.
So that one down here.
So you're going to walk because you were here, right? You're going to walk
Yeah.
past Lily, and she's going to be like, hang on, what's your, was it Holgraf? Holgraf?
Holberg.
Holbert. Holbert.
Get on board or get out the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel leery at this point. We just go, all right.
yeah, no, I would.
So I'm going to take D5 minus D5 minus 2 fatigue to a minimum of 1.
Okay.
And I will then have plus 10 willpower to all fear, deny the witch, and corruption tests for the next hour.
Cool. No problem.
And that's
Buff.
one fatigue.
One fatigue.
One fatigue. Where is the fatigue meter?
I don't know. You've got a different sheet than I've got later.
It is on.
And my
It's
threshold
effectively
is
just a
Yeah,
more
yeah.
stripped down sheet.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So yeah. So I'll leave you as you're walking down to get to the lift while you're flagellating.
He's going to fuck up the owner.
While he's doing that, I'm going to make a command test and more or less shout in his face, "Snap out of it, soldier!" No, I'm not. Unless there's bonuses.
It's like, snap out of it.
What are you trying? You're just hitting him.
No, I'm shouting a command,
Yeah,
shouting in his
shouting.
face. Snap out of it, soldier.
I'll give you a plus 20.
Okay, I failed by 1 degree.
Snap out of it, soldier. Go on.
Flat.
Yeah.
Come on, I can do this. Yay! I passed by.
So you're
A
basically
whole degree
on
at
top
least.
of him as he's face down on the carpet, and you're like, "Snap out
Yeah,
of it,
because
soldier!"
after I've swept him, I've effectively got
Yeah.
like my arm across where his neck would be, shouted at him. As he's sort of focusing in a little bit, I'll give him a couple of raps on the side of the head with my knuckles, essentially. And make sure he's like,
Say something.
Yeah, I'm just going to go, don't look in there.
fine, get up. At which point I'm going to stand up and go back to where she is.
Okay, so Andronich, you've got to the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an awareness check plus 20.
Ooh.
No, I'm going to fake that.
Ooh.
That's 5 fate points.
So I'm out of fate points. You're out of fate points.
Plus what? Sorry?
Plus 20.
Plus 20.
Same.
Yes.
Okay.
3
So-
degrees.
From where you're walking, when you left because you were in door number 3, like
Mhm.
you're the room, right?
Yeah.
We left the door open because no one stays, they closed the door behind them, where all the bodies were, right? You hear a weird metallic scraping coming from that room that sounds really similar to the elevator.
Are there any doorways in there?
So it's this corridor here where our rooms are, and you've heard the noise coming from over here
Mm-hmm.
where this room is open. So you're here, so you can. Yeah, 'cause-
Yeah.
what's
Where's
it?
it going from? It's coming
Room
from,
number 3.
come from number 3.
Yeah,
Is that the one where we torched?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's our room
Yes.
that we torched. Yeah. Okay, let's go
So
check.
why would that? Yeah.
Let's
well,
go checking it.
So with the Overwatch, this room is just out of reach,
Yeah.
out of view.
Yeah.
Let's go check it. I'll go check it.
Okay, so you go there.
It's probably near a little bit on
So
fire.
have you got a weapon or something?
Got my
Or-
shotgun.
You look around the corridor and
Yeah.
look into the room,
Yeah.
and this room is pristine, almost like when we just first checked into it.
Well, pristine, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
Probably better condition than when we first went
The
into it.
blood
Reset.
stains
Oh,
are out
motherfucker.
in the corridors.
So they've somehow.
Moving rooms.
Motherfucker.
Fucking moving rooms.
Get the main elevator now.
Sorry, say again.
Main elevator now.
Okay, so is it overcomes to you guys? Okay.
The rooms are moving.
Moving
What?
how?
Our room is as if nothing happened. There's no bodies, no fire, nothing.
That's how they cleaned up the other night.
Clean what up?
Yeah. So was it blood?
Yes.
Yeah, there was blood. On the floor.
well, we need to get out of here. Are we going to take the main elevator or the elevator that Zero is holding open?
We
Am
don't
I
know,
able to
we
hear
don't know where
Larry?
that goes.
Are we able to hear? Am I able to hear Larry?
Lyri's still here, so yes, you can hear her enough where she's talking.
Okay. So since I know I can't comms back to people,
we said out loud. The rooms are moving. How?
yeah. So I'm going to say back. I don't think we should use either of the elevators, especially with what's going on. I think we should try these stairs. At least in theory, they can't control that or cut it while we're going down them.
Let's use the stairs.
What was your code name? Sorry, I need to write it down.
Tessa.
Tessa suggests we use the stairs because both the elevators have got cameras on them.
And could be cut.
And could be cut.
They could blow the brakes effectively.
Stairs then.
So much hard
Yeah,
work to
he
get
agrees,
into.
he's coming. Because
Okay.
you told us your comms aren't working, so.
Okay.
Fire up, I'm fired up now because my back's
from where
all
you are,
hurting.
from where you are, you can just like run straight here to the stairs.
So you mentioned before there is no way up. That's all.
It's been
Cut
blocked
off.
off.
Yeah, it's blocked.
Okay. What I'm going to do is because you're next to me at the moment.
Mhm.
I'm going to say wait for the next person, and I'm going to go down to the first sort of landing,
So
down the
sixth
first
floor.
flight,
Yeah.
and I'm going to look around, see if there's anything obvious that I can see or anyone around I can see.
So when you get to the landing, you have the same as each of these. So there's like a door that leads to where the rooms are, and that door is closed currently.
You can't check every floor. Just
Okay.
go down.
Is it like a corridor flight of stairs, or is it like is there like a middle bit I can look down?
There is a middle bit you can look down, like you've seen them like in hotels.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that look like 6 floors, or does it look like more? Like going down?
It looks like 6 floors.
Okay, so it looks like it probably stops about 6 floors down.
I'm going to come up behind him. Sorry, her.
Okay, so you've run up. So you've gone down. You still hang on a second. So you've gone down. You've gone down. You're third down. You've still got.
I'm not
Yeah.
going down yet. I'm waiting till everyone else goes down first.
Okay, you're still holding the elevator open. We've gone. We're going down the stairs. Close it. We'll try and reopen it another
We
time.
can't afford to check every floor. We've just got to move now.
Wasn't planning on it.
I took so much.
I'll take mine.
I'll start heading towards the stairs.
So as he's gotten to me and sort of he said we can't check every floor. I've said to him I wasn't planning on it. I'm going to go down the next flight of stairs. Keep an eye. Wait until he catches up. Then move on again.
Okay, so you're both on floor 6. You've closed the elevator. Where are you going down?
No. So, well, you're not going anywhere until
No.
everyone's gone.
Go.
Yeah, so I'll just go.
Uh,
Yeah, so go downstairs.
You said before you haven't got a gun for shooting.
Oh, I can shoot. I just don't like to.
Really, we need someone who's combat trained to guard the rear, which should be me or Karpath.
Okay.
Yeah, so alright. Yeah, so yeah, I'll just look at Leary. Just like, you take the rear then. As I can continue down the stairs.
All volunteer legal.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. So okay. So we're just gonna run down. So we've got you two, and then who's going third down?
So wait a minute. So
It'd be me.
Okay, and then you've got between the two of you to go down.
I'll go down next.
Okay, and then you, and then me.
yeah,
Okay, right.
yeah, we'll just go that.
I'm not as good as.
It's because we're taking a break, so you've got time going down.
Oh yeah.
No, that's fair.
When I see that other people are actually in the stairwell and we're not like scattered on the floor or anything, I won't just wait for him to catch up at that point. I'll just start heading down at a roughly equal pace to the people further up.
Okay.
Just so that I can.
I'm gonna say over the comms since I'm the last one there. Should I close the door behind me?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Right, close the door behind me. Right, so we start running downstairs. Okay. So when you get to like each floor, the number is painted like on it really obviously for the floor.
Good. 5, 4.
Okay, so you are in front. When you get to floor number 3, can you give me a very easy awareness check? That's plus 40.
Yeah. So I am also counting what floor we should be on as well as looking at what's on the things.
Very sensible.
Because-
Very sensible.
I don't trust this place.
Yes, I swear we've been to floor 3 times already.
I'm gonna fate it.
Yum.
One fate point left.
I may as well win near the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, have 5 degrees of success.
Okay, so there is no door on floor number 3. Out in there, so the other ones that look like actual proper corridors and all of the rest of it, This one is almost like a big open space, and you can see blinking lights out there. And there are like shuffling forms out into like the near darkness out in the area. You've got like the metal bins with like bum lights, like the little bonfires people are there, and like dregs of like
I miss that every time.
All the bits in there. You've seen weird stuff happening out there, but like it's like a huge black square out there. There are forms all moving in it, all like in rags and stuff.
Okay. I'll sort of gesture up because you're next coming down. I'll gesture up and just go, just to keep an eye as going down, but I'll carry on past it still.
Okay. So yeah, as soon as you're going past, you don't, unless you're rolling to look, you can just see the blackness and some kind of moving things out there and some lights and things. But like this one, obviously, the other places it's like a square and there's like a space in the middle where we've been. This one's just a huge, that is the space of the building.
It's more like it's an open, no-roomed, just massive room floor rather than
open floor.
Yeah, open plan rather than actual separate rooms.
Are you going to keep moving past it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then signal to the person following up behind me.
Yeah, so you do that to Harris. So Harris, as you walk past big open door.
I'm having it.
Okay, give me an awareness plus 40.
Right, look, ooh, something to see.
That's 5 degrees.
Okay, so you can now see, as you're going through, you can see where the lift is. You can see sort of 4, maybe a little of like the barrel bonfires, and out in there's about 50, 60 figures all moving, but they're almost like shuffling or moving unnaturally or scuttling along all out in there.
Are there any close to where I am?
No.
Is there anything to stop me from walking in?
No, there's no door.
There's not like a grate or anything?
No.
Okay.
You can just step out into there. What are you doing?
No.
I'm going to take a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see how they're moving.
Like I said, some moving normally, some are shuffling, some are scuttling, some are like...
Every day I'm shuffling.
Let that song die.
Nope, never gonna happen.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna
That'll
let you
never die.
down.
I'm going to walk back up the steps so I can get up to where they are.
Xerxes is next down.
I'm going to skip him.
Oh,
There's a reason.
So basically,
Thank
so you're
you
going
very
down and
fucking
Harris
much.
has stepped up past you.
And I'm going to point it out and then carry on.
So you walk back up and you're like, what are you going to do?
Well, she pointed for me to look at where she
that's fine.
looking. I ain't got a fucking clue, love.
Plus 30 awareness? So
Ain't
plus
got a
40
fucking
awareness,
clue.
yeah. So you're like, so you sort of look into the darkness,
It's
shrug,
dark.
and then keep running, then keep going down the stairs.
Yeah, I failed by 1 degree.
So yeah, you keep going.
It's dark.
Okay, and then you bump into Harris. You're going
I failed by
downstairs.
Exactly 10.
I'm going to say it normal volume, but I'm whispering.
Yeah.
There are people on floor 3. They could be the people that have been kidnapped, but I don't really want to, walk in there. I'm not fighty. Let's have a look.
So our comms are,
Not-
if you talk, we can all hear them. Those
yeah,
are
and
how
I'm
our
just gonna
comms
go.
work, by the way.
Not now. We stay as a group.
Don't engage.
They can always.
Whatever. So yes,
Yeah, I'm just gonna say not now. We need to stay as a group. We don't
Who
know.
knows if we'll get back here?
We don't. But the rest of them are still going down. We can't split up at this point.
Remember the mission.
Oblivious.
Fine. But I'll remember that as I turn and I walk away.
Are you walking or are you moving fast down the
No,
stairs?
I'm walking because it's a metal staircase. If I start running down the stairs, it's going to be heard, which will attract.
Yeah, the other guys are moving quite fast. They're not that. It's not too bad going downstairs.
Yeah, we're not running, but we are.
Moving with haste.
Yeah.
Moving with purpose.
Okay, so that the order goes down. So Zerti's gone down, and then the two of you have gone down. And then Lyri's brought up to you and just made when they kept on going. Right. Okay. So you get to what would be the ground floor, and then the stairs don't go any further down.
Okay. Even though I've hit ground floor and there doesn't appear to be any way of going down, I'm still going to have a look around and see if there's anything that might suggest there's an extra door to go down.
Cool. Yeah, no problem. So give me a flat awareness check.
Oh, fucking yeah! 1 degree. I just passed.
Okay, so you've got, like underneath a staircase set, they've got like some junk and stuff they have like underneath the last part by the ground. You sort of go and then there's like a tarpaulin and you sort of move it slightly, and underneath you realise if you can move all the crap there's like a trap door underneath it.
Okay, I start shifting shit.
Okay. So you can either do it fast and loud or a bit slower and quieter.
I'm not going to go loud. I'll start like... I won't just be like...
It means I'm not going to make you roll, but it means you are going to take your time doing it.
Yeah, I need to wait for them to get down anyway.
Well, I'll catch up.
Yeah, so you catch up and you can see her, not by the door, she's like moving crap underneath the staircase.
I'll cover the door.
Sensible, okay. Then Xerxes you've got down there.
Uh-huh.
And you can see Alice is moving all this stuff underneath, and then Andrich is covering the door. What are you doing? You're going to help. Okay, so again, you can either go fast and loud or slower and quieter.
Well, she's not going fast, so I'm going to do the same kind of pace.
Yeah. If it looks like he is coming up and helping, I just give a sort of...
Yeah.
As he does it.
Yeah,
So.
you start taking crap off. And then the two of you get down, and you can see this is what's going on. What are the two of you doing?
Gonna wait.
Yeah. So is there like literally no way past this point? It's just the.
This is the ground floor.
Yeah. So okay.
So Andrew is covering the door with a shoulder.
So would this be floor? Would this be floor 1?
Reception.
It's the ground floor.
Yeah, this is reception level. This is where we come in from outside the building normally.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So other than the trapdoor, there's no other doors that I can see, around.
Can't see a trapdoor currently. Currently, they're just taking loads of crap out from underneath the stairs for some reason. Because no one has stated the word trapdoor.
No.
Yeah.
What's doing?
It's a trapdoor here.
Oh.
You might be able to get down to the security room.
That's my thinking.
Oh,
And this is going to be relevant.
Are we going to go down to the sub-levels first, or go out into the reception area first?
While we're clearing stuff, if you want to go to reception, this is the time.
We could do both.
So should we
Yeah,
distraction.
I want to go to reception.
Going out.
Read information about that from that owner.
I'm
Do you want to
happy
stay
with
here and
I'll
help,
stay
or
here.
come with us to the reception?
I'm happy with security room.
The Emperor's judgment has come to this place.
It's alright, don't worry, Linda, I'm with you.
Are you going to wait for us before you go down?
Yeah.
Right. You guys got your guns out. I said,
Yep.
open the door backwards and you can go.
Let's hope he's there, in the reception area.
Yeah, because effectively what Lyra does is she steps aside, opens the door, and then one of them goes in.
I'm gonna have my shotgun down by my side.
Okay, so she bursts open the door so the two of you can go out. So you step out into the reception area. So the door we've come out is where the dining room area was. We're like on the furthest point from it. Then you just go across the dining room area, and then you've got the reception part with where the flat is and stuff, and then the elevator.
Right.
So the two of you rush out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, actually, I'm gonna slow down and walk towards the reception. Is there anyone there?
So you go past the dining room area, round the reception. So sitting there at the moment is
Max's Straylock.
Max's Straylock.
Or is it the wife?
No, it's Max's Straylock.
Is he sober?
I'm in that frame of mind right now where I'm just going to want to rock up to him and just intimidate the fuck out of him.
Wait, I do as well. But wait, what was the number of the room? what was the number of the room we opened? It was all the same.
776.
Okay. Evening. Like room.
Good evening.
Stare him.
We need room service.
Of course.
Room 776.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm staring at
He
him.
immediately looks terrified and goes.
Yeah. And he's gonna, and a stub gun in his face. Or stub revolver.
Okay.
I want to grab him. Basically like you pointing the gun at him, and make sure he doesn't back away. I'm just going to like grab this, grab.
Shall
the
we
scruff.
take this conversation into the back room there?
He doesn't he just stammeres at you. Okay, so you can pull him over the counter.
Suddenly his chair smells
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Into
So,
the room behind.
yeah, I'm gonna look at
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at
we
you.
want to go to the back room.
Yeah, his chair
Okay, so
definitely
you
smells more of
can
piss.
jump over the counter.
All right, I'll let I'll hold him for a second. I'll let you jump over and then I'll follow.
The Emperor's light. Yeah. The Emperor's light. You don't want the Emperor's light to shine in here, do you?
He's just like shaking, like there's like here you can see like sweat all on here. The back room door is still there; it's not opened yet.
I fear no evil. The Emperor walks with me, and I carry his judgment.
Okay.
And this vibrator.
So basically, I'm gonna at this point shove him towards the back door.
Yeah.
Let me move.
Who else is back there?
No one.
Who else? Where's your wife?
She's cleaning the room.
We saw a third person there the other day, yesterday. Who was that?
I can't tell you. Do you get to the door?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're still talking in the reception area currently. Are you going to hold? Someone going to try the door while holding on
Try the door.
Yeah.
Try the door. I'm holding a gun. I'm pressing the gun under his chin.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right. Yeah.
So the door is locked currently. You're like.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
Because I'm thinking just like now it's bad. I can turn to him. Key.
Give him the key.
Okay, so for the record, for this whole thing, all your intimidation checks are plus 30, by the way, okay? just saying.
Come on. Yes. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like 4 degrees of success.
he like brings out a key and then he's like shaking, like...
Can you intimidate me? Just sort of like grab his hand.
Snatch it.
Yeah,
Snatch
grab
it
it.
and
Just,
take it.
yeah, it's like
Gabriel. Get him in the back room, bind him to a chair.
right. So open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, grab him, pull
Yeah.
him in.
Okay, so as you go into this room, you now have a clear vantage point of it. I know you're concentrating on him. This room looks quite fancy for a low Hiver world. I mean, it's not like mid Hiver, but this one's quite well done for the slums that we're in currently. You are like there's a decent TV and other bits and pieces.
Is there a computer?
No. There is
So
like an
it's
intercom part on the wall
Okay.
that has like a screen on it.
Working Hive.
But it's like it's high level, low Hive.
Watch the
Yes, thank you.
door. Watch the door.
Hello, Hive.
Right.
Yeah, it's like I need to screw him.
What's his
Screw
name
him to a
again?
chair first.
Max is straight lock.
Max's Stredlock.
Is there like a chair?
Yeah, there's a sofa.
Yeah.
There's also like a kitchen table with a couple of chairs around
Just
it.
get a chair you can tie him
Yeah.
to.
No, so I get a kitchen chair.
Tape him to it if that's all you've got.
Nope.
Take his use towels. Use a tea towel. Use his jacket.
Yeah, are there any like
Yeah, pull out
clothes or
nail
anything
guns,
strewn
nails
now?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna grab like a shirt, or jeans or something.
Hang on. The bandages that were from the cameras. Did
I
you
have
give
them.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you gave them back or not.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna grab sort of longish piece of clothing that I can find, basically tie
So
him up.
basically, you open a drawer that has a number of things. In there, you see like clothing. As you're like picking up some clothing, underneath there are a series of handcuffs, a box of weird-looking tools, some other bits and pieces in the drawer.
Oh, a battery-powered chew toy.
Yeah, it's like so I'm just gonna open the drawer and just go, oh looky here. Grab the handcuffs and then it's just look at you and just go, there's more things in here.
These are like Dark Heresy handcuffs are ones where you put them on, you press the button, and then the top of it locks.
Yeah.
And then you have to unlock it. So because the way it's locked, you can't reach the buttons.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you just as
Well,
like
either way,
They're effectively
handcuffs?
tight lock,
Yeah.
mag locks.
Yeah. Right. So once he's restrained.
Mm-hmm.
So Max. Why wouldn't you want to give us room service to that room? See, our rooms were they've had a little break-in in our rooms, so we went to move to next door while we waited for things to be sorted out. You wouldn't know about anyone coming up to our floor, would you?
Give me an intimidation check.
Well, because I'm here, you get an assist. You get a +10 anyway.
Oh,
so.
+10
So
and
it's
a
plus 40 total.
Yeah.
my strength is 41 for intimidation.
No.
I just do what they pay me to do.
Now, Max, I understand you're scared, but you're in deep. Do you know what goes on those floors? Just yes or no. Do you know what goes on those floors?
I have an idea. I
have an
pretend
idea.
not to think about it.
Okay, then that's unfortunate. But that's unfortunate because that makes you an accessory to this. You understand that?
Yes. He's like soiling himself currently.
Now tell me. Do you know who St. Drusus was? People might not.
No.
He was the saint that founded this system. He drove out all the Xenos filth that was here. But looks like there was some filth he missed. What are you? Mutant filth? Heretic filth?
I don't know.
Shut up!
Pistol whip.
Listen to me.
Cool.
Oh, alright.
I'm going to kill your wife. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes!
I'm
This place is knee deep in blood, and there's worse than my sins going out there in the black of the night.
I believe you you're not going to get out of this. If we don't get you, then the people that were paying you for this are going to get you. I can offer you absolution. The Emperor will look kindly on those that help his servants. Do you want to be forgiven?
Please don't hurt my wife. She's innocent in this.
There's no innocence down here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. All I can think of is I will shoot your fucking cat.
I don't have a cat.
You don't understand. I've got information. I can help you.
Start talking.
Listen.
I'm just standing there going, what?
Okay, well, listen in.
I mean, to be fair, it's one of your characters. It's probably a good thing to say to him.
Right, yes. Sorry. Maybe you'll listen.
I'm transfixed at this point.
I can offer. Your wife carries a stigmata mutation.
She was born with it. It's not her fault.
You're right. It's not her fault. I carry. We all carry sins from our birth. Fine. Maybe there can be mercy for her if she truly does not know what's going on. But you, my friend, you're a sinner.
I can tell you the truth of what's going on here, or I can tell you what's going on out there in the dark.
Start telling me.
Both is good.
Yes.
Which one do you want first?
Which one do you want first?
Yes, just so I know when to start talking.
What's going on?
I suppose the lesser important at the moment is what's going out in the dark, I suppose.
What's going on in here?
This was the crown jewel down here. The Chancellors enjoyed what we built, but as time went on, we realised there were more people than there were a mouth to feed. Money meant nothing down here if you didn't have anything to survive on to buy it with. And the longer you spent in the dark, the more people became attracted to it. They enjoyed the dark things that could be given up by it, because if we were on comms, you could hear what's being said. Just to give you a relevant point. Sorry. Not you.
I was going to say, you're looking at me when you say that.
Not unless what Xerxes puts his on loudspeaker so you can hear.
I was just going to start talking and typing. So.
That's fine, do that.
Yeah, either works.
The more people went away from the light of the Emperor, the longer they started going into their depraved parts, to their sinful thoughts, and realising how does one make themselves pure. They began believing in their own ideology. And soon this place became a den of sin, where people would pay to have a room to do with what they please and no questions asked. Then I started telling a blind eye. Then they became involved in it and started paying me for my services to get rid of the evidence of whatever sinful behaviour they did. Then as people checked in, if they liked the look of it, they would pay a certain price to have access to whoever it is. I wasn't the one committing any of the crimes. I was just paid to keep silent and clean up the mess after they were done.
That is a crime. That's part of the crime.
It is.
So I ask you again, who was that person here yesterday?
People know him as the name Preacher, but I don't know what his real name is.
Preacher.
He's the one that finds the clientele. The clientele aren't always ones that are from such deep, dark places. Some of them are higher, more well known, and they come down here for the sins that are available for them.
How does the preacher contact you?
He comes in, he has a set of keys, he tells me when he's going to be taking a room number and when. Apart from that, he doesn't communicate with me, and I have no other way of communicating with him. I know that he has built something in the lower levels once he bought out those areas, but I don't have access to it, and I'm not allowed down there.
Passive aggressive movement.
Mine speeds up.
And what's going on out there? Is it the preacher that's taking people in the darkness?
I don't know what's taking them. Red Eyes is what we all call them. They're body snatchers that carry men and women off. And no, I don't know where, and I don't want to know. Spire knows there've been enough Hab paroles gone missing, dozens, scores perhaps, but they are all terrified to mention anything. I also think the enforcers are involved in it. The missing paroles, I mean. It stands to reason, as anyone who complains too loudly or sticks their nose too much into an investigation has vanished. And you know, more have soon vanished as well. You also have the warden that's here. He's a good man, and I mean that. But the people that are standing with him, they all replaced the enforcers 9 months ago, and I've never seen them before. All happened in one shift.
How much does
I knew he was a good one.
How much does the preacher pay you?
I get either a certain number of thrones or credits.
Thrones? Where are they?
My thrones, they're in my safe. I'm saving to get out of this place. Or was.
Yes, you'll need them. Where are they? I'll get them.
I look, because his arm's done, he gestures and goes, behind that painting there.
Yeah, okay, I'll get it. And
you've got
I'm watching him.
It's like a wall safe.
Yeah.
With so you see there's got 2 keys, or it's got like a you know, the twisty
combination.
He gives you a series of numbers. Okay, and you open. Sorry, so inside you have like you know, like a size of one of the dice bags, like full of gold coins.
So are they those dodgy ones?
No, they're real thrones. You'd say maybe 500, 600 thrones there.
Oh.
There were 16 children dead in one room upstairs.
He looks like even paler than his pale complexion already.
30 people, at least 30 people suffocated or gassed. People burnt to death.
About 60 or so currently wandering the 3rd floor.
Who are the people on the 3rd floor?
He kind of looks away and goes, there are some people in society that just want somewhere to sleep. The dregs, I left them the floor so they have somewhere to go.
And are they preyed upon by this preacher?
Sometimes. He enjoys giving sermons to some of them.
Sermons? This is a demagogue.
I don't know.
A radio. I'll turn away on radio. Do we have enough?
I think we need to see what's going on downstairs. I assume someone will relay that back to him.
Yeah, I'm saying everything that's
There's
being
no other way
said.
downstairs, no service tunnels, no maintenance shafts.
Not that I know of, but I've never looked. I don't want to know what's down there.
Don't worry about it. By the looks of this, we've got that covered.
I imagine by that point we're probably uncovered that patch. We're just sort of waiting now.
Do you understand the wrong that you've done?
Yes.
Do you beg the Emperor for forgiveness? Do you want his forgiveness?
I don't deserve his forgiveness.
I don't either, but I still strive for it. Do you want the Emperor's forgiveness?
No, I want my wife to be safe.
Ask him how many... so as you start talking, like, ask him how many thrones he needs to get out of this place.
How many thrones do you need to get out?
From the service times, like, from this place in 4.
4 thrones. Why haven't you left already?
I wanted to give my wife the best possible life, and the higher you get, the more protection she'll need.
How high can he get currently on what
How
he's
high
got?
can you go?
80 floors.
80 floors. What if it was only her, not you?
If she had 4 thrones,
And that
100, and maybe find a place to live.
Tell him to take the money and get out, or we'll kill him.
I'll kill him anyway. I'm going to kill him.
We are not going to kill him.
Those men that came to kill us, did you let them in? The narco gangers.
He looks genuinely confused. What people? No one's due to come in today.
Yeah, it's like naught but 10 minutes ago.
Okay, I want to see if you can convince me not to kill him.
Yeah. So have you got a talkie skill that you can use?
No,
in this?
I'm just going to talk.
Oh, you're not going to use a skill? Okay.
No, I don't have any talkie skills.
Oh. Well, not even persuade, like...
No, the only talkie skill I think I have is intimidate, and that's not going to work, so I wouldn't use it.
I'm going to take a willpower to not kill him.
Okay.
Well, it's not.
Well,
So yeah, I'm
to be
saying
fair,
along the
I came
lines
in
of-
with the intention of killing him, so it's up to you at this
if anyone's
point.
got at that point, as he's sort of like if anyone's wanting for me to talk to him,
Oh yeah, I'll give you mine because I'm Leary. So
killing needlessly like that is not going to earn you the Emperor's forgiveness, even if he is scum.
Jesus.
He is still repentant scum. He may not be just after the Emperor's forgiveness, but he's not after our damnation either.
The blood's on his hands as much as anyone else.
you're a Puritan. He has broken a number of laws and disregarded the Emperor. So yeah, but it's your choice on what you do about it. So
You're the one who keeps preaching to us and telling us that people
You
should
don't
strive
know
for the Emperor's forgiveness.
find out what was going
Yes.
Give him that chance, or leave him to
Every
whatever
word has been
other
broken
horrors
down.
this
I don't need to kill him.
Emperor-forsaken place
I'm
has.
gonna do it for him.
Give me a check.
No,
Persuade
I
me,
won't.
persuade me.
And with the way I phrased that last one, I'm going to use that as a command, which is effectively leave him to the other horrors that this Emperor-forsaken place
No,
has.
that's
have
fair.
a +20.
I am going to use a fate point on it.
Oh.
My last one. There.
I mean, it's not like Rudy's ever played characters, never tried to talk down, psychopathic characters who have had an urge for a crusade or anything before. No experience in that at all.
Fail by 1 degree.
Oh,
This entire world is going to get what's coming to them. When we leave this place, with all of the knowledge we have and everything that I have written about this world, it's going to burn.
Well, I've passed my willpower. Fine. You. Summon your wife back here. Take all your thrones. And as soon as possibility, you leave with her.
if you are to fight the horrors that are here, take my keys.
Yes.
They're on the front desk.
And here's another 4 thrones. Get further away.
Okay. And then he pulls out and he gives you, it's like a, like tags.
Yeah.
So he gives you tags, then he gives you like a whole bunch of keys.
Strive every day for the Emperor's forgiveness.
I'm guessing you give him 4 thrones and he goes.
I'll cut him free.
Okay.
Get her and leave now. If you're here when I come back, then I will give you the Emperor's absolution.
I understand. He goes up to the end and comes and you hear him start calling for his wife.
Let's go with it.
So I immediately pass the radio back to Larry.
I wanted to feed him all those coins.
Aubrey.
Oh, if he's still there, I will fucking encourage you to shoot him that time.
No. I wanted to literally feed him all the coins.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, you want money, do you? Money?
If you want to spend it, you've got to shit it first.
You can fucking there's your fucking 30 pieces of silver. You can cut them.
Yeah. I was thinking like in 7 with all of the gold coins.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get back to the trapdoor, and we're going to have that. We're just about to open it, but I will
But that's effectively as when they're getting back, when they get back, I'll get them to shut the door, and then we'll.
And that's what we'll end,
Yeah.
and we'll start that next session.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
Word.
Wait, is the session ending with a hatch being open? Fuck it, I've seen Lost, I'm out.
Goodbye.
Good
4,
session,
8,
guys.
15, 16,
Yeah.
17, 42.
I wanted to take that guy apart.
Yeah, no, I was like,
I wanted-
I was there with you, and like,
I wanted to cry and beg for the Emperor's forgiveness.
To be fair, I think for the sake of us understanding what she was physically saying,
Yeah.
she was talking normally, but I have the feeling he was crying the whole
Yeah.
time he was telling me
I
that
know.
stuff.
He was until the last point when he said, "Do you want the Emperor's forgiveness?" And that was the only time the strong voice saying, "I don't deserve his forgiveness. I just want you to save my wife."
Yeah.
But my wife.
That's my wife.